Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to our players. Well, for us, it's actually been quite a few months since we've last been able to join together and play, as life got a little bit too lifelike and hectic. However, we're now back on the table together once more, all excited and well. So I'll give a little bit more of a recap. Last we left off, our players and our kindred wrapped up Elysium with more questions than answers. Wazin, Clan Malkavian told you that there's a nosy little friend that's following you and has gotten spooked. And this lines up with what you last experienced, where a strange phenomena pushed ghouls that have been coming towards you to harm you, keeping you safe from any bodily harm. Mm-hmm. And now, the primogen of Malkavian, Edham, invited you to come to the Miracle Gardens, the Malkavians' territory, if you wish to learn more about the nature of this nosy little friend. In addition, Victor, your sire, made it abundantly clear that he expects a full, detailed report on everything that is happening with the missing gangrel primogen, Azam, essentially wanting to have you spy and figure it all out quickly and promptly. Mayada, your honesty and everything that you have shared, your forthrightness with the Prince of Dubai, the vampire Prince of Dubai, Prince Rashid, not the real prince, they're separate people, just in case that wasn't abundantly clear. The vampire Prince of Dubai, or Kindred Prince, thanked you for your forthrightness and has made the three of you now an official coterie with resources, specifically Mercedes-Benz, as when in Dubai, but also a over-the-top location that, while in the middle of the old town and looks very unassuming from outside, on the inside, it is a lavish apartment, or rather house, that is decked in very old school Arabian Gulf design, which is a lot of over-the-top gold. You may redecorate Aya if you wish to do so.
Please do.
We're not going to finish. We're going to spend a month before we can leave the place.
The frees are on their way.
Just like any game where you give your players a base, it all turns into focusing on the base only. But no, the players actually didn't do that yet. And this base of operations is meant to incentivize you and give you the resources needed to not only find out what happened to your adoptive sire, Azam, but also to get to the bottom of the ghoulish attacks and these half-vampire, half-kine beings that you came across that you've come to know called Thin Bloods. Aya, your background in biochemistry came in handy, as you've been trying for months now to analyze kindred samples to no avail. However, you did something different this time, which was take Mayada's blood while she was in active use of one of her discipline powers. This showed you that there is something new here, something unique, something you haven't seen before. One of the blood cells had reacted with some kind of a glowing, encircling thing around it. But more than that, this blood that had this encircling energy seemed to be consuming or attacking the other blood cells. And the sample looked as if it could have been contaminated, as if it wasn't just one single blood. Also, your brother landed in Dubai, very excited about an opportunity to work in football. And you're not too sure what this opportunity may or may not involve. For now, you have planted a tracker on his phone with the help of Wazin that'll allow you to not only listen into conversations, but also keep pinging GPS ones. From his perspective, his battery is just going to run out faster. He'll be none the wiser, as he's many things, but technologically savvy is not one.
See?
Oh, he's better than you.
Wait, would he technically be Gen Z?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he would be Gen Z.
Check.
So,
No.
Now, after Elysium had finished, you met up and decided to investigate a lead that you had gotten from the Thin Blood Salman. He had mentioned that him and the other Thin Bloods had gotten assistance and help to understand what they are from someone that they simply called a Nasir, this mysterious woman that showed up at his apartment and offered to help them in exchange for them guarding the place within the sewers that you had found them. Surely you went there. Not long after, this woman shows up. You had initially tried to go the sneaky route, hiding in different parts of this small apartment, and she stood there waiting. You came out, had a conversation, and you exchanged nicknames rather than real names. She did share that her name is Bushra, but for a full intent of this interrogation to no longer be an interrogation, she decided to go with Ubu, while you went with Yaya and Mimi and
Wow.
yes. This is exactly how you play a horror-based game, in case you are wondering.
So much fear.
Yes.
It is.
What?
We ended the session as Mayada cut to the chase, wanting to get to the bottom of if this is leading anywhere, if it is useful. You spilled that you are in search of Shams Al-Maʿārif.
Seem to be spilling that everywhere.
Yes, you're just sharing it left and right. And by sharing that, she paused and she said, well, first, I thought you were just brutes of, yes, you too. I thought you were just brutes of Ashirra and Camarilla. Now, it seems that you're interesting. Now, I'm actually curious about you all. So, why do you want the great book of the Gnostic Sun?
What do you know?
I asked first.
I mean, it's a lead we have, but trying to find someone that's missing.
Someone that's missing. I'm not as connected as I used to be. Who's missing from within the Ashirra?
That's not really important here. We're also trying to do more research and just to find out more. We saw the lead. We're very curious about it. And oh, sorry, I forgot the accent. We're very curious about it. And we need to know more. How about that?
We're going to say that you
That was me forgetting the accent.
Okay.
I definitely forgot to do the accent.
You've been in the accent the whole time. Okay. She'll look at the both of you and say, well, maybe I have a lead. Maybe I don't. I've never looked into this book myself, but it can't be a coincidence that there seems to be these strange vampire appearances and strange magical and let's say spirit energies that I've found within that, not too far away from where the sewers are. I can take you there, but I need something in return.
Okay, tell us what you need.
I would like you to organize a formal and safe meetup with the Primogen Nergis.
I don't think I'm best suited to do that because we're not really on the correct foot. I may have upset them before. Her.
Why do you want to meet her?
At the moment, I don't have immediate access to talk to her safely, and I really need to. You don't want to tell me why you want Shams Al-Maʿārif. I don't need to tell you why I need to speak to her.
That's fair. So how about you help us first and I'll set up a meeting.
That's perfectly fine.
Fine.
We can meet tomorrow or after tomorrow to go. How about let's do it after tomorrow? I need some things to prepare and you're Tremere.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps you'll want to make sure your rituals are all in place. I would tell you to make sure to be prepared. I don't know what to expect there.
Prepared for what?
I do not know. But I'm being fully honest. I do expect it to be dangerous.
How dangerous?
I don't know.
Can we tell if she's lying in any way?
The sewers are dangerous.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I check if she's lying in any way?
Yes, you
Is she
can.
aware that we came from there?
She is.
Okay.
She did tell you that she posted the Thin Bloods there for guard.
Okay.
You can roll composure and insight.
Composure and insight.
And I'll make a contested roll. First roll of us back in the game now.
Can I also do that?
Sure.
Insight?
Yeah. I'm going to
Insight? Where's insight?
make sure to account for your hunger dice as well.
I have one hunger dice. Oh, she's removed these.
Ah, the satisfying sound of click-clacks.
Okay, so we are 5 dice. We got a success. Bismillah.
Singular success.
I got 2 success.
2 successes,
Yeah.
and you got 1 success.
2 plus 1 is 3. We got 3 successes.
Well, we could have done a group effort. However, given that this isn't something you're actively trying together, but each of you separately, so we can't combine them. But I had 3 successes. So just enough to beat you by a very small margin. You cannot tell, not because you're not good at reading people. Especially you're very good at reading people. You are skilled in reading when people want to threaten physically and bodily harm. This is not the situation here. You've never been the one that's savvy with words or politics, but you are. And perhaps you're overwhelmed at the moment. Perhaps it's the fact that this apartment is stinky.
It is very stinky.
It's very stinky. It's shabby.
And
And
the urge from
I believe you were in the closet.
Yeah.
And you were in the equivalent of like a 18-year-old boy's closet.
Exactly. She's fighting the urge to not spray everything with perfume right now.
Yes. So
She knows better.
exactly. So you are currently overwhelmed by the sheer terribleness of the situation you are in and this dingy IKEA-filled apartment. Yes. And center point. So you at the moment cannot tell if she is lying about anything.
Okay, and apparently, obviously, you are hidden. You don't want to be found. We need to make you a safe passage with Nargis.
No, we can worry about that later.
I agree.
First we get what we need.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we get in touch with you again?
Well, I think we can meet up here in 2 days.
2 days.
Yes.
Okay.
And then from there, we can go together to the spot. It is from within the sewers. However, the entrance to it will be easier elsewhere. You know this building very well. You didn't design the sewage system, but you know the building very well. So you are curious about this elsewhere entrance.
Yeah, I was like, elsewhere where?
Oh, so where the sewers come out.
Do I know where the source come out?
You would. You do not, but the mere idea.
The sound of it just sounds.
Yes. You do know from where it comes out. It is quite far from the building. And it's a bit more, there is like a dump that people pretend not to know about further inland away from the, to not ruin the seafront.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty far from the building, though.
Yes, but we'll be able to reach there.
Okay.
All right. She taps onto her lap and then gets up as if she's an elderly woman that's struggling to get up. But she's clearly not. And just tucks in some hairs behind her ears and says, well, I'll be going. It was lovely meeting you all, I think. Interesting times. And she just leaves.
Just look at the picture. I'm like, okay, no, we didn't get much from her.
No, she just said she's going to give us more information. Oh, God, that was.
And we need to bring Nargis into. We have to talk to her.
Can we do it in 2 days?
Why are you guys talking about it here?
Okay.
Like, seriously, where she was?
I don't understand. That just almost got me killed. Like, I'm not
do
on
you
the terms of it.
understand? Let's leave and not talk about it here.
Okay.
At her base? Am I the only person with a brain here?
Is it because it's really stinky?
Let's just leave. I had leave.
Oh, it stinks. I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
Did he come here with their own cars?
Yeah, you did.
I think we came in one car.
You came with your own. Whether it was one car or multiple cars, I do not remember. So we'll just say that you each have an easy way to reach wherever you wish
Should
for
we go back
simplicity.
to our base? Or should we?
Yeah, I guess let's go
Yes.
back and
Okay.
think about this.
All right.
Okay, so Aya goes to her car and she has spare clothes in her trunk.
Yeah.
She changes in her car and then leaves, and she sprays the hell perfume on everything.
Yes. You wish to burn your clothes because they do feel like they've been touched just within the vicinity of sweat covered by Axe body spray.
Yeah, she will. She won't burn it. That will ruin the air around her. She's gonna throw it in a dumpster.
True. Okay. So you return back to your base. It's been a whirlwind of the last few days. A lot has happened. And you're now an official coterie. You previously may have been in other coteries just for smaller things, but never to hunt down multiple things due to one forbidden book. A book that, when you were mortals, may have caused your skin to crawl, depending on how you were inclined to think about the occult and religion. Or maybe a book you never gave second thought to because it cannot be real. Now, you have a moment to reflect and discuss. The scene is yours.
Aya's taking a shower first.
Okay. So
Aya's blasting music. Aya's blasting music so she can shower to music, and the entire place is just vibrating.
why does it have to be this noisy? I can't even hear my own thoughts.
What does she always get her way?
I have no idea. Okay, so can you tell me more about that?
Well, in the past, I mean, I may have been a bit mad about the treatment Dad was getting. Let's just say I misspoke with Nergis.
Okay.
She almost unalived me.
What did she do?
Nothing. The situation was dissolved.
Okay.
But let's just say me going up to her and asking for a favor like that is not going to be
I
good.
vote something Aya. Do the talking.
She's not here.
Aya's using her blow dryer. Aya's using her blow dryer.
As
She's
much,
very dark.
I'll be her backup.
as much as I hate to admit, she's probably our best option to when it comes to talking to people.
Exactly.
Even though I don't know how no one just snaps her neck and have some.
I'll just hang around her while she's doing the talking, as I usually do.
Do mention that I'll be there, but I don't think I should be there when you guys talk. Or maybe I should, but in the back.
Be there, but hidden.
I'll be there, but I won't open my mouth.
So I think at this point, Aya's...
I'll go talk to her.
Okay.
When you guys talk to her.
Sure.
Like, I'll come with you,
That sounds good.
but I won't be with you.
Okay.
Like, I'll just hang back with Rad.
After like an hour, she'll be done with the shower. Whenever that hour is done, just give me a
Okay.
hint.
So we decided that I'll come with them, but they'll go talk to her. I'll stay with Rad.
Okay.
Just to keep things
Very fair.
silly.
Okay.
Mhm. And you can resolve this matter after.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Aya out yet?
She's still playing. What music is playing?
I'm not sure.
Is she going to be listening to Khaliji pop?
I guess so.
Okay.
That's a funny word.
Yes, Khaliji pop. Okay.
Actually, since you're still in the shower, you get probably a knock on the door. And it's the West Elm delivery guy.
Who opens the door?
I'll open the door.
Okay.
You open the door and someone in a rush just gives you the paper to make sure this is the right address with a casual grunt. They've had a long day. You're the last drop off because she scheduled it to be the last possible delivery. And they just go in and you see boxes and upon boxes upon
I'll ask
boxes
them
upon
to like
boxes
not
upon
go in.
boxes.
I'll just say leave the boxes.
They don't argue. They just immediately put down, happy to end their shift early.
They leave and I'll just be there using my broomstick. I'm just carrying boxes and boxes. I'm like, why?
So we'll just have a bunch of unassembled furniture.
Pretty much.
I have paid for them to assemble the furniture.
We are busy in an important thing right now.
They can get assembled at a later time by Aya calling customer service and screaming.
Complaining, yes.
So they'll be assembled and fixed up over the
I
next
still be pissed when
3
she's
months.
out. Not only did we decided for her to go speak with ninjas, we also did not let them assemble the furniture.
No furniture for you.
Aya, you are now out of the shower and you've just finished using what I assume is your Dyson Airwrap.
I would want to say that, but that's not loud enough, and I want to be annoying.
There.
Yeah. In fact, she was using whatever she has, and then she finishes with the Dyson Airwrap.
Yeah.
But she's out, she's fresh, smelling wonderful.
Mhm.
What's with the box? Did they not set it? Oh my god, I clearly said same day delivery with setup. I can't do this anymore.
I basically take your phone. I close it. I don't know.
What's an iPhone?
Oh,
Here, I'll help you.
yeah. Please listen.
Airplane mode. There you go.
And I give it back, and I'm like, okay,
What is your problem?
we kind of have something to do right now. We don't have the time to have strangers in our base setting up furniture. They can come do that in the morning when we're not here.
Are you delaying this conversation for some reason?
No. I
Okay.
need my furniture.
Yeah, but not now, please. I'm already stressed.
Also, you're gonna go talk to Nargis.
Yes.
Please.
I'll be with you. Don't worry, I'll be with you.
I'll be there too, but like not with you.
Hidden, kind
Well,
of.
thank you for being with me. I'm not sure how you'll help.
Oh, okay.
I already figured that I'm going to be the one doing all the talking because some dumbass
Mhm.
tried to reveal everything to a complete stranger today.
Who would do that?
So, yeah, right? Who would do that?
Hey, I didn't. Hey, wait! I did not reveal anything.
Yeah, so like, we have someone missing and we're researching the occult and we should just start with that?
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe tone down the
Listen,
oversharing.
I just want to get to the point. I don't have time for this talking.
I get you,
games.
but we could get in trouble as well.
we have
And
the
also
on our
with you
side.
too, I would expect better from you, Wawa. So
I
talking
panicked.
about our plans
I
and their
panicked.
base,
I panicked and
where
I
it
heard you.
might be booby traps. Like you guys could not wait till we get to the car.
She's got a point. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought you were smarter than this. Me, I understand, but you, I thought you were smarter than this.
I mean, it was a long day. Okay, it was a very long
It
day.
is a long day for all of us.
Okay, you did not have a weird entity that's like hovering around you, pushing you around, or doing weird shit like that. So, I mean,
Are you trying to shift the blame on me?
no, you're amazing.
Good. As long as you know that.
We need her radar for now.
Yeah. You're so perfect.
She glares at you. She's not dumb enough to not notice that. She's not dumb enough. Anyways, I did figure out I'm gonna be the one doing all the talking. Whatever. But why are you guys talking about that? We still didn't get what we need. I'm not gonna get her notice if she doesn't do anything that we asked for or get us any information. Actually, aren't you guys more worried that we're gonna meet up at the same place where she could ambush us?
That's a good point.
God. Anyways, so what time is it right now?
I'm going to say that you have enough time to chat and discuss for about an hour, 2 hours max before you each have to head back to your own homes, or you would have to stay here to avoid running into sunlight.
Okay, but Wazen had a suggestion. How about before setting up the meeting, we take up the invitation from the Malkavian Primogen and see what they have to offer us?
Yeah.
Do you want to do that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are you all going to join me or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
All
So
right.
let's do that first before addressing the Nedjus situation.
I think we do have the time, so sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So do we head back?
Up to you if you'd like to head back now to each of your homes, or if you'd like to stay the night.
Would it be fine for us to stay, or it won't set any alarm bells?
If you have information that Victor will want, then this won't matter.
Okay. Well,
But if you do not-
remain in.
But if you do not have any information, whether you did not spend the night or not, then there will be an issue. Victor is very result oriented.
Okay. Wazen's going to take a chance. Just remain at the at the base.
She's gonna remain at the base. I'll remain as well.
I was gonna call the delivery people and ask them to come in the morning. Oh,
You could call your assistant to have her
Yeah.
handle that. And the home is big enough that there shouldn't be any issue with you resting there while your assistant is there.
was the home furnished? I forgot.
It was furnished.
Oh, okay,
But for
but it was
sis-
ugly.
Well, it wasn't ugly. It was different taste. It was this
Ugly.
very traditional majlis, gold covered painted furniture with that kind of plush, big Baroque design.
No, I wanted millennial gray.
Yes,
So that's what we'll get.
yes. Millennial gray and millennial green couch.
Yes.
Oh, I say in my millennial green library. and millennial gray seats.
We're consistent.
Very consistent. So,
Mm.
as you each go in to rest,
Oh, Aya's going home.
you're going home. Okay.
Yeah, and she's gonna film a bit while on the way home to post on her Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. That's all. She doesn't use YouTube.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say YouTube shorts.
Yeah, she doesn't use YouTube. Her fans repost her stuff to YouTube.
Ah.
Shorts, but she doesn't use that.
And as you're posting, the posts get the immediate reactions you're used to, but you haven't had a viral post in a while. You're starting to miss that feeling of where you open your phone and just find an explosion of attention. Right
That's
now,
gonna do
you're
this.
just doing normal. Your performance has been, it's fantastic average,
I'm getting
but still,
an average 2.2 million views.
yeah, but that's how you've been consistent. There hasn't been an explosion. There hasn't been anything that has gone viral in a while. What if this means that you'll start to have less
No.
significance?
No.
The beast within you keeps telling you that you're not getting enough attention. You're not pushing yourself enough to have the attention of all of these mortals that are just vying for you.
Push myself. So the second Aya gets home, she's having these negative thoughts. She's gonna do some research on TikTok to see what's trending right now, to figure out something.
As you check around to see what is trending, you do see that someone else has gone viral.
It's Serena. I'm throwing my phone across.
Serena
the room.
says has gone viral. And this viral post is a bit of a one that angers you very much.
Mhm.
Because in this post, she talks about how women that do not dress in a very showy fashion are hiding themselves, and that they are being told and dictated how to dress, and that they should be more free in expressing themselves by showing however much skin they want. And it has gone viral for both positive and negative reasons, with quite a few of the comments from local women talking about how true freedom and expression is dressing however the hell you want, regardless of how much skin you're showing. But positive or negative attention, she is viral and you are not.
So I think Aya is gonna be just filled with rage, but she's been exhausted. She's been in stinky places, and she is so fed up. The only thing that was gonna make her feel nicer today was having the base renovated into something way nicer. But some dumbasses stopped that. And actually, one of the dumbasses, Wawa, kept complaining that she had a more terrible day than Aya, which is Yani, exaggerating. And her views are just regular these days. She hasn't been even getting good views. But I think she sets up her camera, her phone with her lighting, and records a Get Unready With Me video blog, where she just chats with the camera and she takes off her makeup and everything and gets ready for bed. And actually she looks gorgeous throughout. But she's gonna record and talk about, hey guys, so I've noticed something recently around that some people have been selling their morals for pleasure, for different things. And I don't know about you guys, but I was raised to be an upright person, that my worth is not in my appearance. Mind you, she has 10 procedures done plus, maybe more. And that what really matters is on the inside. So to see these people following weirdos online that say all your worth is in your appearance, and how to show off yourself, you have to physically show off yourself, and that nothing is kept to yourself anymore. Like, I don't know about you, but you can keep secrets. You don't have to show yourself off to everything. You don't have to take everything out. You're allowed to have stuff for yourself. And if you're showing yourself like bare, like completely bare to the internet, it feels like you're absolutely shallow and you have nothing. So, I don't know, guys. It just makes me completely sad that this is happening. Like, some people have no choice but to do that. Like, some people don't want to go the Sports Illustrated way. That's fine. Good for them. But really, you're encouraging people to do that when they don't want to? Like, gosh. Anyways, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, I have standards. And I know you guys are like the kindest people ever. Follow what you truly believe. Don't listen to all of these trends. Follow your heart and be a good person. That's all what matters. It's not what's here. And when she says that, you can see how gorgeous she looks. Like everything. And when she's doing that too, we can see all the jewelry that she has. That's very expensive. Not what's here, but what's in here. That's the most important. Anyways, I'm about to go to bed. Good night. And she blows a kiss and closes the camera and posts it. With no caption, and she did not tag anyone.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You post it. And as the exhaustion of the entire day consumes you, you go into rest. The two of you also go into rest into new places that you've never been to, but one that is full of possibility and stress and a burden, especially for you, right? As you need to find Azam. You never knew who your sire was. And were it not for Azam taking you under his wing, you can't imagine what your own life would have been like.
Yeah, sure. I don't have time for this talking thing. Just tell me what the fuck do you know? I need to know.
In reflecting upon the day, upon the few days actually, you do experience a bit of a heavy feeling. Mechanically, within Vampire the Masquerade, you have incurred a stain upon your humanity. While you have been the quote-unquote muscle, and while you have had moments where you have hurt others and innocent people, one thing that has made you feel human was remorse. You can choose to feel this remorse and roleplay it.
Okay.
There is a mechanic within Vampire the Masquerade that will allow you to roll as a remorse test to see if you feel remorseful. We've chosen not to use that and instead stick to pure roleplay. So, does Mayada feel remorseful for mutilating and mauling a young man and a baby vampire?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like in the heat of the moment, when we were in the sewers, she saw like one of her closest friends, Rad, that she gotten into trouble for almost dead. So in a fit of rage and, lack of thinking, she was seeing red basically. But after the fact, seeing that the person she mutilated was just literally a child, like not a child, but like a little teenager boy that was scared and didn't know what's happening, and like she does feel really bad about it. She's glad he's not dead, but she's also thinking about how, but I gave him over to people that can probably kill him if they see him unuseful. So now she's actually she's feeling remorseful, and in a sense she's also worried about what's going to happen to him, and that how this is probably on her, because she's just been, in a sense, like a soldier, just obeying every order she gets and just trying to get through everything without really thinking much of consequences. And that also dawns on her that shit, maybe also Aya is correct, and she hates that thought. First, she's she's not thinking. She's just very soldier mode, and she's gonna this is gonna help her start thinking about her actions more and not just going full on. Let's just hit everything and hope that things work out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for now, you have that stay on your humanity. However, it's not a permanent one. You can choose to see what can be done in Salman's case.
Yeah.
You can look up what happened to him or find other means to reconcile within yourself. I'm going to leave it up to you as the player and the character to decide when Mayada was able to reconcile with her remorse, if that stain remains or stays.
Okay.
And that development will help you tell yourself, tell your own story of your character,
Yeah.
of her trajectory and how she has grown. So the mechanics are there,
Yeah.
but I'm leaving it entirely in your hands.
Yeah. And she's probably gonna ask Selma about him, but like not now, because there's a lot of things to figure out now.
There is.
Yeah.
Wazin, you go to bed and go into sleep and rest. And you think back on the past few days with the strange happenings. To recap, you did have some strange occurrences with the research that you had done, where there seems to be someone or something had tried to take a look at it. Then there was the time when you were pushed out from the ghouls. And I'm recapping because of the length of time in which we have had since we have played.
Yeah.
And you don't know if this is all one. Or was any of it Victor looking into what you had researching? Both are still equally possible. You don't know how much Victor knows of your comings and goings. Just that he keeps tabs. And with that, we start a new night in Dubai. As you awaken, please make your rouse checks to see how your hunger grows. Rouse checks don't necessarily have to be whenever you wake up, but given we're telling a very short, tight story, I prefer to use it on a daily basis when you first wake up, because I imagine it's like when you are craving your morning coffee at the moment.
Yes.
We'll succeed.
Which one was
It's just one.
I think, by the way, I, before leaving, would try to go to the university to get information.
Yeah.
But before sunset, but she's going to try her best to not get exposed to the sun using her tinted tinted car, go into parking, and then straight into that.
There is a mechanic for that.
Yeah. Add yellow.
Yeah, it would feel, I think. The black one is a fail, so
Yes.
for her.
So you do wake
She's hungry.
with a sense of hunger as the beast within you stirs, and it would speak to you, say, all of this research for all these months, gone nowhere, had nothing, but maybe you're just not focused enough. With blood, with more power, you could have more focus. You need to do whatever it takes to reach that perfection.
Can I get in touch with Nadia?
You can.
Okay.
Okay. So
So it's the first thing I do, basically. It's I have this one thought.
yes.
Okay. To feed. All right.
So, okay. While there is a mechanic for going, we're trying to pass through the sun. What we are going to do is I'm going to have you roll. You're trying to fashion clothing together to be able to pass through the sun so that it doesn't affect you. So this is not you trying to walk quickly to the car to evade the sun. This is
No, the
you-
car is in the garage.
Yeah, the car's in the garage.
Yeah, and then she's
Okay.
wearing driving gloves. She's wearing a mask, sunglasses, and a hat.
Okay.
Cover as much as possible.
The car's tinted.
The car is
Car's
also
tinted.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm going to have you instead. You know what? I'm going to say that given you have enough preparation and for the sake of focusing on the more fun aspects of the story, that you don't need to roll. However, it's not comfortable.
That's fine.
The sun stings. You do feel as if you're going to be burning from the inside out. your time is quite precious to you, but you've never tried to push yourself this far in the day. Is Aya the kind of person that has a scheduled calendar of what she needs to do every day?
Not necessarily. No.
Okay. But you know that there's so much to do today that you really need to make sure that you go and do this fast so you can have as much time to research. You're just reminded of the last time you went to enjoy the sun with your family and how long it has been. You're reminded that you cannot tan. And you're reminded that now you have to scurry around in the night like some rat.
Who's doing that again? Would ever call me a rat again?
No bronzage. No bronzage.
Okay.
Should be time.
So
She doesn't do that.
you're heading to one of the universities.
Yes.
And you wanted to, what did you want to do?
Nadia.
You wanted to go to Nadia. Okay. Since Nadia is going to be closer, we'll start with your scene while you are making your way towards the university. You head to the hospital to go and meet with Nadia, a doctor that works there. And how do you normally get in touch with her?
Usually I make a call
Mm-hmm.
and I have her assistant's number. And I request an emergency appointment.
Okay. It is after sunset, and you only had to wait about, let's say, 40 minutes within the car, while the hospital seems to be undergoing some kind of heavy strain.
Okay.
But you managed to find an appointment, and as you head inside, she does say, "I wasn't after all the pleasantries and the greetings. I wasn't actually able to get any extra blood. We've had a series of car accidents. There hasn't been anything that I could take. I don't have any extra blood bags.
Can you contact the other hospitals that could help?
I could, but it might take a few days."
How do you know it might take a few days?
It could. I don't know.
Can you check?
I can.
Can you check right now?
Right now?
Yes.
Okay. She seems a little bit frazzled at the intensity,
Okay.
but she does make some calls, and first hospital seems to also not have enough access. The second hospital says that maybe they can deliver a shipment after tomorrow.
After tomorrow?
Yes. That's close enough. I mean, all the circumstances considering, with tourists and everything, we've had times where we couldn't get blood for a lot longer.
Can you call hospitals in Abu Dhabi?
We don't, that's not normally our protocol, but no, we don't really have that kind of network.
Okay. How bad would it be if I fed on her a little bit? Like how would it affect?
So you've never fed on her before, and she doesn't quite know what you're doing with the blood.
Yeah, but I compelled her initially.
You did?
Yeah.
But to get blood.
Mhm.
So it would be a bit of a breach of the Masquerade,
Would someone know?
potentially.
Okay.
It's up to you how well you can cover your tracks, but it would be a bit of a breach of the Masquerade. You are at 2 hunger, so it's up to you if you want to make this risk or not.
I think Wyland is good at covering up messes. And we're in one secluded room,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's her. It's the doctor's room. She's a
Yes.
nurse, or she's
No, she's a doctor. It's her own room where she takes patients.
okay.
I have a question before you do that.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to ask anyone for help?
Anyone like who?
Like maybe yeah.
Can I do that?
No, wasn't willing to
It's
do
your
that.
personality, but you
Okay.
could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. Yeah, Wyland would definitely do that.
Okay.
But you don't have to eat today. It could be tomorrow.
It has to be before Natchez if we're gonna do that.
You're
If you're gonna ask for help.
so
Yeah.
from what I understand, you'll keep dealing with nudges till after you've actually gone and seen what she has.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you don't have to deal
for
with it
now, I'll
immediately.
accept the offer that the blood bag would be delivered after tomorrow. But I will also ask for help.
Yeah, that's fair. She does tell you that if you ever need someone to, I'm very curious what studies you're doing. If you'd like, I can peer review, as I would like to know what kind of things you're researching.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
I'm kind of busy right now.
We'll circle back later.
Yeah.
Okay. She seems a bit. You don't need to be a mind reader or someone who is very insightful to tell that in this moment, Nadia does feel like perhaps she's doing the wrong thing. But she's not fully there yet. You still do have her as a contact.
Okay.
And would you like to do anything else with Nadia?
I will express my gratefulness towards her because I don't want her to feel bad, eh? So I really appreciate you seeing me at such a short notice. And I promise you that I will let you know more information about what I'm doing. And I think you're going to actually be interested in it.
I think I will too. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's great seeing you. I don't know if you're attending. And she starts babbling about the next conference.
Okay. All right.
I assume you just make enough sense. Yes. Insert medical conference information. Not a doctor. I will not make medical information up.
I wish I had an eye on speed dial at this moment.
You do have her number.
Yeah, but I mean, how will I do that right now?
No, that would be hard.
Yeah.
But she is also busy, so pleasantries are cut short, and then you make your way out, unfortunately, with no extra blood bags to consume.
Yeah.
And Aya, you do make it to, let's say, do you want University of Dubai, University of Sharjah?
I'm going to search whatever famous, not say the respected, whatever famous doctor in history that may have published papers on the occult or something similar. And wherever that person is, I will go to their university.
Okay. So...
By the way, I said the university.
Yeah.
But if I would have found someone that's not necessarily a professor, she would go to them instead.
Okay.
So whatever her research is.
Yeah. So for simplicity, let's say that you go to the big library within one of the major universities. While I've been to Dubai many times, I've never gone to one of the universities. So you head there and you've done your research. You know who to speak to. Your assistant has organized a meeting with them, and that's part of why you've rushed over. And you are able to use some of your, from what I understand, you wanted to use your discipline powers.
Yes.
So because this is an unsuspecting mortal, and one that having received a young, bright mind looking to learn about history is very eager to drone on and share information. So you do use your awe, which is manipulation and presence, of which I believe you have a total of 9 or something. 3 plus...
actually, I only have 6.
6.
Yeah.
Only 6.
Only 6. Yeah, how much is Korea? Oh, I have... Yeah, okay. I also have 6 in compelled.
Yeah. So, and then you're able to find out a couple of things. But first, what exactly would you like to research? I'll also add in other things that might be helpful, but I want to know where you would have started this research based on.
So what's the conversation starter? What am I looking for?
What are you looking for?
Shams Al-Maʿārif and the author.
I'm going to say that Shams Al-Maʿārif is received very negatively upon asking, as this professor and many others do see it as tafahat and
because I want to know what it is so I can tell people how wrong it is.
Okay. So perfect angle. After their spiel complaining about this, yes, at the end you do discover that there's been a lot of copies that have come up as supposed originals that people have tried to sell, but no historian has ever seen a copy that they were able to validate. that has not come across any of archaeological research or anything like that.
The copies are copies of something, or are they originals that are fake?
Originals that are fake. Originals that are fake, or rather, someone trying to pass it off as an original.
Yeah.
But
The
putting the
content
content aside,
Yeah.
even the paper dating wouldn't work.
Okay.
Like, it's just really good art copies.
Mhm.
However, the life of the supposed author, which for the most part there's been consensus on who the author is, Ahmed al-Buni. He would have been alive around the 12th century and died within the 13th century. And he was originally from North Africa, and there's different stories of when he had died. Hence, there's no one quite sure of his exact date of death. It is said that in the end of his life, he was in seclusion and potentially might have died in Cairo. And he did prefer to be in a cave at the end of his life. And some people have reported or written that the caves in which he secluded himself into, there would be otherworldly sounds coming from within them. Things that sounds like monsters and beasts and screams and howls. However, before that time, he was at one point a respected scientist and theologian. But others discounted that, saying that he never was because of who he had become and because of the book he'd written. So that's the part where there's not as much consensus on. So that's in terms of what you could find out about him. The book itself, given that so little of it has been verified, the professor cannot dignify an honest answer except to say, we don't know, we're not sure about this, but we do know that there's about 27 chapters, supposedly.
Would the author have had other books that are available?
He has had other books. The other books are not nearly as, acclaimed, but he has had other books, mainly all covering similar topics, where he talks about the importance of numbers and the powers behind them, the powers behind names, and the use of Arabic language and its impact, as well as some science and some philosophy books. The science and philosophy books were well regarded in their time, even though they tried to step onto some medicine. That medicine is, even at the time, he was not a medical expert. He was just trying to show any overlap between philosophy and medicine. And the other books that are well regarded are readily available as copies within most libraries, but they don't have any of the, negative inclination or talk of magic that Shams Al-Maʿārif did.
Okay, I think I still going to research those, or read those at the very least.
Yeah.
That's all what she could get.
That's what you're able to get.
Is there anyone that he knows of that is also researching this?
Not really. It's quite niche. And it's kind of like the closest real life example that I could say is if you were trying to go and research proof of vampires right now.
Okay.
You might find people that wrote opinions, but you'd still be considered weird.
Okay. I think I was just going to cut it there. Just going to use Cloud memory to forget that she was there. Or to make him forget that she was there, and then head towards wherever we said we were meeting.
Yep. So you could, all three of you, meet within the Miracle Gardens.
Yep.
So the Miracle Gardens of Dubai is going to be quite a drive for some of you. I believe it's going to be quite a bit of a drive for most of you. You would be the closest to it. You would have the closest highway access. So you would unfortunately be a little bit stuck in, you two would be stuck in traffic. You have straight up from the highway. You get there, and within the Miracle Gardens themselves, at night, I would say, can we say that it's around 7:30?
Okay.
No.
No, no, we can't. You're too sleepy. So let's say it's around 7:30 p.m. The sun has been set for enough hours that you would have been able to drive over, and you would have been able to drive over from the university. And you come across all of these night lights that are all over this garden, with topiaries shaped in hearts, shaped in castles, shaped in animals. Depending on when you were last there could be much more new flowers, much more new installments. And you see families there and kids there running around and couples holding hands, as it's still within the time frame of mortal life. And Dubai is a place that does stay up well at night. And you know that the clan Malkavian are not just lounging around there. They do have a private property from within the Miracle Gardens. They've chosen this place because they do like its eccentricity. However, just within, as you keep going, there is a part where it is guarded enough by vampires that just tell any wayward mortals that just want to wander about that it's just closed, and keeps them away at bay. And you find what looks like a very quirky cottage. From within that quirky cottage, let's see. Would any of you have had previous reason to visit the Malkavian territories?
I mean, the garden?
No, their territory, not the garden, because their territory is within the garden.
Unless they needed some bodyguards from the gangrel, I don't know.
I don't think I have any friends there, you know? I mean, any close.
Yeah, you're all on positive enough terms. Yeah. Nothing has happened, but you wouldn't have gone there. Mm-hmm. So you would tell the guards there that you're looking to speak with the Primogen. And they're sure enough able to tell that you are vampires, as they have been posted as guard for their ability to tell and do so. And you are let in. This cottage that looks a little bit quirky and out of place, not from the outside. The outside, it just looks cute. From the inside, you just see a stairway heading in down. So you enter this cottage that looks from the outside as if it blends in with the rest of the Miracle Gardens. These nice little stones tucked in tightly to form a cute little cottage. Once inside, and the guards motion for you to head downstairs. This simple set of stairways, only decorated by some spiraling plants. You head down, and you hear the sound of water as you're greeted by fountains and a mini type of like a large terrarium or a mini little garden that's all indoors, meant to give the idea of being outside, meant to mimic the Miracle Gardens themselves with the same kind of lighting and so on. You don't really see it fully populated. You just see a couple of people here and there. Perhaps, given that it's still early in the night, they might have gone elsewhere. And you would see the clan Malkavian that is around your age. Well, not yours, more closer to your age, I believe.
Age as in like visible age or the vampire age?
Vampire age. Okay. That's the only age that matters right now.
Oh, weird. So, yeah.
So you would see Hamet. He looks very much as a stereotypical Emirati man with the same goatee and facial hair design and the same kind of bushy, messy hair that some of them would sport if they are more on the casual side of dressing. Thick eyebrows and light but tan skin. Oh, hey, you guys made it. Great. Welcome. So, you ready to meet? She just called it a nosy friend. I don't really know. Is it a friend? I think it's a friend.
I guess, if you can say that.
I really think it's a friend.
Okay.
Just imagine a friend of another snake. Like another, just a whole other thing.
Okay,
No.
he's there now. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. Just you can have this connection with something other than a vampire and not a born
You
mortal.
know, it's really
That's
nice in
great.
here. It's actually way nicer
Yeah,
than I
it's so
thought.
nice. Let me show you my favorite spot.
No, actually.
Oh yeah. Right.
We're kind of on time.
Sorry, Ham is waiting.
But definitely next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should totally hang out a bit.
Definitely. So Aya's walking in front of him. It's here, right?
Yeah. No, right there. You want to see what's there?
No.
Okay, let's go. And Ham's waiting. She told me, it's just bring you in directly. Okay. I'm just so excited. All right, let's go. He guides you inwards, and you see more of the same garden. The place itself is not large, but it's well decorated, well manicured, well taken care of. You can see that there seems to be a section where it goes upwards into, it goes downwards, as if this first courtyard has a balcony that is overlooking the rest of the space. This underground bunker type situation is nothing you would have expected to find. But it's a perfect little hideout. And they take it to a private living room that is at best described as an eccentric spot where a hoarder lives. There's just all sorts of things piled, from books to trinkets to boxes to clothing that is haphazardly layered. You don't quite see enough floor to step on as you're overwhelmed by the sheer mess and color and assortment of randomness, from a chaise lounge that is just draped in so many things you can't even tell what the color of the furniture is anymore. And among that mess, you just see Ham seated at there's a small little coffee table, and on it is a comfortable large lounge chair. And in it is a small figure of this teenage woman. I say teenage woman because that is what Ham looks like. She must have been embraced into Kindred when she was very, very young as a mortal. And she just looks, oh, excellent. I thought the night would be boring. I forgot that you are all coming. Fantastic. Now, it was you.
Yeah. It was. Hello?
Hi. Okay.
Is this where we're gonna be talking?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you ready? I don't know what to expect, but that's part of the fun.
Okay. Okay. What can you help us with, or
Well,
what can we
first
help
off,
you with?
just to avoid a bit of any
Yeah.
just in case it comes up. Does your sire know you're here?
No.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to know, so that if he tells me,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pretend that it's his fault. Okay?
His fault?
That if he brings up that he doesn't know that you were here, that's his problem and not mine. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine, I think.
Yes. Okay. How is Yusra?
She's fine, thanks. And I must ask, is the place a mess, an old mess? Or is this like, she makes a mess every time it's cleaned?
Yes.
So it's a new mess, it's not dirty.
It's all the above. It is clean, but it is a mess both old and new.
Okay,
So Aya is at worst uncomfortable.
I think Aya, once coming in, she'd try to walk around and just, see what's lying around, any shiny trinkets or whatever is there. Past time, because she doesn't care about the other conversation.
There's things from relics to beautiful jewelry to cheap Claire's jewelry. There's whatever you can imagine. All tucked into one, regular plain books to tomes. It's whatever you could possibly imagine as what could have been in this room. It probably is.
So Aya's just browsing around and replying to you. He's fine.
Oh,
Hello. Sure.
Okay. So, shall we get started?
You're not gonna ask her the same question you asked me or her?
Well, there is a bit of a difference.
Okay.
Habibti. How can I put this very easily without getting into stupid politics? So, your clan is a bit new here,
Mm-hmm.
and we still have some tense relations. Not all of us are comfortable with each other yet. I don't blame you. You're just caught up in all of this.
Okay.
But, well, the Camarilla clans, and while we are supposedly now partially aligned with Camarilla, we're still very much Ashirra, and they are Ashirra clans. Well, you are not.
Okay, understood.
And it is a generational burden that all of us get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, that's not a fun topic, is it?
Not at all.
Not at all. So let's get to the fun part.
Mhm.
I do not know what to expect of this. I haven't done this in at least 100 years.
So you've come across this kind of phenomenon before?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just not very common because usually we tend to just keep each other at bay. Kind of like how vampires and werewolves don't like each other and just stay out of each other's business. This is more of, we'll just stay on our own respective planes of existence. There's a lot of different planes to go around.
What would cause someone to reach out, like this entity, to reach out and get out of there?
Usually if there's some kind of a connection, something that formed an interest or something that might have aligned goals or would have led to a peak of curiosity from either side, yours or theirs.
Are you referring to Jinn?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not make that clear. Now did I?
No, you did not.
Oh, I am so sorry. That is on me, but now we're on the same page.
Okay, so I have a Jinni with me?
Yes. Just don't spell it with a D.
Noted.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't know about them. I haven't asked them.
Maybe we should. But anyways, so that's what this is? This whatever?
Yes.
Is it around us right now?
No. But given that it was, I think you can try and all I can do is try and open like so I'm not the magic kind. I'm much more of the spiritual kind. So all I can do is kind of open up a will to allow them to know that it is safe to talk and then see if they'll respond. And they usually do if they've already established some kind of a connection. I can't just sit here. It'll kind of be like, what would the kids say? It'll kind of be like trying to call a number you don't have. But now we kind of have a number.
Okay.
Is that what the kids say now?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, they might say that.
Okay. I'm trying to keep up with this technology business. Anyhow, so ready.
Okay. I guess I'm ready. Yes.
Okay.
Are we ready? Guys,
Yeah,
are we
fine.
ready?
If it's hostile, just punch it.
Exactly. It's good you came. I'm not much for punching.
Aren't you
That's
worried?
my specialty.
No, I'm not really. Why would I be?
Okay. I don't understand.
You say that while Aya is actively stacking a random set of dice she did find in the ham's desk.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing.
Okay. Fine. How would you go about doing this?
I would, like I said, just give room and give intention and understanding to state and share that this is a welcome space to talk. I cannot force them. Maybe if you wanted with your magic powers, you could try. I don't recommend it. I don't know. I only know that sometimes when you open communication to allow them to know that if they are interested, given that they're lingering, they can come speak.
Okay.
Because they can't exactly just show up and talk to you that easily. At least not unless they're already very, very, very powerful. This one, since it hasn't come up and spoken to you, can't be too powerful.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Are you breathing with me?
Yes. I think so.
Okay. And you just see her start to hum and breathe and hum. And then she speaks she speaks very slowly under her breath, whispering in what you sense is Arabic, but then a part of it feels a little bit older than Arabic, potentially. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's a few words only, and it doesn't strike you as strange, but given her eccentricities, it could even be made up. And then a few long pauses, minutes go by. You might find yourself distracted. You might find yourself thinking that nothing's going to come of this. But then the dice tower that is being made, something pushes it.
Jumps up.
I was going to have the spirit just move something, and then I was like,
Perfect timing.
something pushes it. And it's like, wait, I'm trying to talk. Can you choose something less fragile? Because I don't know if that was you or if that was, our dear stacking friend. And then you do see like a book moving. But this time, as that book moves, for a minute there, you see a hand. And that hand has this purple hue to it. And then as they move something else, it's a very tentative touch, as if they themselves are scared, as if they are a bit surprised as what's happening. They pick up a pen and grab it, and then you see this full purple-hued hand begin to form as an entire figure appears. But the figure doesn't appear in full view, as if there's a blur to it and some shadow around it. As if something is still holding it back, concealing it. But the purple hue on it is not one single color, but rather a gradient of purple. And you do see what looks like a crystal amethyst color for eyes, with that same sparkling shine from as if it's not just one single piece. And you see a figure that you would describe as feminine, with this long hair that is jet black, stringing into white. And the features, while you would call them as humanoid, look alien to anything that you have seen. And all you could think to describe it shortly in this moment is that it's as if it is a being that is made of different gradient and gemstone colors, but all within purple.
Does anyone else see this?
You do.
Okay.
All of you would see this.
Okay.
And Ilham goes, "Oh, well, it worked. Took you a little minute, but thanks for coming. I think you were a scared one, weren't you?" And the Jinn just goes, "Hi."
Okay. You guys are seeing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
No reaction from you guys? You're okay with this? You're fine? You think it's cool?
I mean, she seems true.
I
It's not hostile. I don't see why.
I don't have anyone to ask
Hello.
if they see you,
Hello?
or rather they see me doing this.
Okay. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Maimuna.
Nice to meet you, Maymuna?
Yes.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Do you know my...
Wasn't, yes. I'm sorry. I
Do
already
you know who the other people are in this room? Do you know her?
I saw you a bit, but don't know your name. No.
Yeah, I saw you for a second before you ran, but I am
Sorry. I got
May.
spooked. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think your reputation reached the Jinn world, so you might as well introduce yourself.
Do you know me?
No, but I remember you screaming in the sewers.
It reminds me.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Well, it's okay. Don't be scared.
I am.
We're also scared. I'm scared as well. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Really
Okay.
scared.
So it's
What, do you want to hold hands or something?
No.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Thank you.
Okay,
Sorry.
good.
Yes. Also good here. I was told this doesn't happen, but it's good. And Maimuna looks at Ilham. Thanks.
Why are you following me? I'll get to this. I'll do a mayada and just get straight to the point. Why are you following me?
Well, you're looking into stuff that I was looking into, the same sort of stuff. So I thought, if I'm not finding it on my side, maybe you find out on your side. So it was kind of just hoping to lurk around and learn, because from what I know, we can't really easily talk without, well, some can, but I'm not there yet. I was hoping I'd get there, but didn't know this was an option.
Were you snooping around?
Yes.
Around me or with me?
Yes.
Both? Yes. So,
I tried to help.
I saw
to help.
You tried to help?
Yeah.
By help, you mean you pushed me when we were in the sewers?
That one, yes.
Way? Did you do anything else?
Well, so I don't know what the contraption is, but I saw it was going to turn off, and I saw you plug things in it, and I plugged things in it.
Were you the one who accessed my laptop?
What's a laptop?
The device that you were just talking about, plugging in,
I guess.
Did you open any boxes as well in my room?
I can kind of go, just not always, but I could kind of go through some things.
And then, what did you do exactly? You plugged it in, and then did you do anything else?
I mean, it's really hard to read those things, but I was trying whenever I got a chance.
So you're after... We have someone else after Shams Al-Maʿārif, it seems.
And then Ham is like,
I was still I just do this. I'm like, it's not me this time.
Oh,
Well, you really did put on that.
okay.
and Ham is there like,
Shrouded, now that you guys talk.
maybe I'm not the craziest one in this room anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm like,
But crazy is good,
We
girls.
forgot that she was in the room.
Crazy is good, girls.
Don't look at me, please.
It's good.
Don't look at me, please.
If you don't try and break out of any roles, or you don't try and understand the world your own way, or, unfortunately, I don't think any of you get haunted by wonderful, inescapable visions, but they're all fantastic.
you get riddance.
Of course.
Well, yeah, obviously I know that, but have you had any visions recently about any of this? Since we have the door opened up by me, and look at both of them.
And Maimouna, who doesn't have the context of anything, is just silently slinking there, as if hoping that despite them being purple, they can not be visible in this mess. And
I am very curious. Can I take a picture? Does she show up on my camera? My phone's camera?
I would say that if you were to try, you would just get a blurred out image.
Okay.
As if you had moved the phone erratically.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
And how I'd say visions. What kind? I always have visions.
Okay. Any visions about sewers? Just randomly throwing that out there.
No, the last time I saw sewers, there was a clown group singing Miami in there. I don't think that's what you're looking for.
No. Anything about them? I have to ask.
No, if I did, I would have told your clan. But I didn't get any visions about Azam. I wish I had. I tried to. Azam and I are not friends. He's a bit too traditional for me. But I liked having him there. He did balance for things I didn't have to worry about.
Yeah.
So with him not there, it means I had to do more politicking.
Trust me, it's been a pain.
He just liked to keep things as is, and then I get to rock the boat for fun. Now there's no one doing that.
Yeah. Trust me, it's not fun on my side either. I'm battling with two completely different people that are trying to lead. And Azam was the perfect balance between both. And it's not.
Don't talk about him in past tense yet. Even I did that. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
He's, I don't know, maybe he went out to get Gahwa. Forgot you couldn't have Gahwa. I've done that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Anyhow, go back to Cinder. You turn to look and see if you can find Maimuna. And you just see her trying to blend in and hide, as if she's seeing if she can will herself out of this conversation.
I feel you.
But instead, you just see her shrinking backwards.
Oh. Okay. It's okay. No one's gonna harm you. It's fine.
Okay.
You don't have to worry. No one is...
I mean, you don't know. Maybe I can harm you right back.
Clearly.
Yes,
I can sense
possibly.
a threat from 3 miles away. I'm so
What do you know about our kind of threats?
Fair point.
Threat is not about what kind of threat it is. It's about intentions. And your intentions are adorable.
I am offended. But we don't have time for this anyway.
You're right, actually. That's a very good point.
Yes.
You don't have time.
I don't know how long I'll be here. If you want to spend it.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you for this. So how about we talk more about why you've been snooping around and why you're following me and what it is exactly that you need.
Okay. I've been trying to find this book. It's something that I have to look for. Haven't found any leads. I don't know if you knew, but my kind wrote it too.
They wrote it too?
Well, yeah. Just because...
Are you trying to say that one of your kind connected with someone from our plane of existence to write the book?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So it's a...
So he didn't just write it on his own. We wrote it too. Just can't exactly add us in the
Do you know who
credits.
he is? The person that wrote it?
Not
We
more
do.
than you do.
We do?
We do, dumbass.
Like,
I don't appreciate the rudeness. But I didn't know we knew the name of the guy that wrote the book.
I think the only difference is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know about your kind, but humans just think it's a myth. We know it's not a myth. I don't know what you guys believe. It's not like, we just usually tend to stay out of each other's way, at least here in this part.
So the only copy available is the copy you're looking for, or...
Yeah, there's only one copy. There's none. They didn't make multiple copies. They just, he wrote it, and then the people from our side, from my side, just shared their knowledge, but they didn't make multiple copies.
So you don't have any kind of reference
No,
to
just
the contents of the book?
just pass down information. I mean, time on our side's a bit strange,
Mm-hmm.
so it hasn't been. It's both been very long, but not that long ago, where the stories are talked about as if they're just happening.
Okay.
But then at the same time, long ago enough that we don't have the exact names of who worked on it from our side. Because things like that book rarely ever happen for a reason. You know how you guys, kindred, vampires, I don't know, you try to keep yourself hidden from humans?
Yeah.
Our side, we have something like that of our own. And then whatever's left from the both of us is sort of just, maybe let's keep the same rules. Not about hiding our existence, but just staying out of each other's ways. And it's pretty easy because we can go anywhere within our plane of existence. We're not like, there's no turf war.
Mm.
Although you stick wherever the humans are, so it makes it even easier.
True.
We stay away from the humans.
Yeah, you don't need them. I mean, at the end of the day, we kind of need them as food.
We don't. If anything, when their cities are growing, it's not pleasant for us, but yeah.
Can I ask why you're looking for this book?
It has some very useful, powerful magic that I want.
For what reason?
What are you looking for?
Just information.
Then how's mine any different?
I mean, information and using something are very different
Yeah.
things.
I mean, what's the information you want? Everything in there is all magic and powerful. So, if we can find it, I'm not the first to go looking and then come up with nothing.
So other Jinn have been looking for it as well?
Yeah, but not really. It's not like there's a big manhunt or Jinn hunt, no. But from time to time, people try and find it. It's kind of like this relic that if you find it, you get all of the clout and the power. If you find it, if you ever do.
So that's what you're after?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And hey, it's a book. That means we find it, we can share it, no? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you can, I'm assuming we can then transcribe it and have copies. Again, I don't know. I knew I didn't want to give up, but I didn't think I'd find something other than a human also looking for it.
I see. Okay. Are you able to remain in our plane of existence indefinitely, like by at will?
No. I mean, there are some that can. I'm not that powerful.
Oh, okay. So that means that our time with you is limited.
Yeah. I mean,
And it comes in bursts.
I can stay around you.
But she cannot communicate with us. Like,
Yeah.
this conversation is happening because thanks to her working it. Yeah. Yes.
She's there. I mean, Best Buy get you popcorn?
I am rummaging around the room, by the way.
And she never commented about you rummaging.
Yeah, she's browsing, let's say.
Yeah, no, even if you were actually rummaging, she's not commenting. But yeah, she would say, I didn't even think I could push you. I didn't think I could do that. But, I couldn't stand there. Mm-hmm. And I have followed some humans around. It gets boring very fast, so I just leave.
Mm-hmm.
But then you show that you might find it. So the more I started following you around, the more I felt like, well, now I see danger. Shit. I pushed you thinking that I wouldn't actually work.
So it's almost like this intense fear and focus helped you hone in your powers.
Maybe.
You should find whatever it is that's been pushing you and, I don't know, work on that.
I have a question.
Hi.
You've rummaged through my things. You've seen more than just my devices. You've seen the objects that I've had hidden.
No, I haven't really looked at everything. To be honest, if it didn't feel completely relevant, I just didn't care.
I see.
So no.
Back in the sewers, did you sense anything different?
Yes. When I saw you go there, I started feeling like a sense of dread. And I don't know what that is. I've never felt that.
Okay.
And it wasn't tied to the creatures that you fought. It was something else.
Was it tied to the talismans that they had on them?
No.
Okay.
And that just looks like, I don't know, bad attempts at magic.
Mm-hmm.
Has the conversation slowed down? And I'm asking.
Yeah.
So I stopped fidgeting with whatever she was. She did try to think whole. She said no. That was not the intention of it. So what you're saying is that Wazin is your best lead in this after how many years of searching?
I don't know if it translates to years, but yeah.
All right. And Aya looks very disinterested at that moment. Where have
Did she just let me throw crystals?
Yeah.
She was playing with.
You found some real crystals, like actual real crystals.
crystals or diamonds?
Crystals, not diamonds. And you played with them like toys.
Yeah, I did, obviously. I was just throwing magic around.
Yeah.
Have you just been in here, by the way?
Just as in...
As in this region?
I've come and gone from here, but never had a reason to stay. Because we don't really stay in cities. And being around here is pretty uncomfortable for me.
All right. And I looks very interested in the conversation.
Can I talk to Ilham?
Yeah. Maimuna will kind of just look around and say, can I just... How do I... To Ilham, and Ilham just says, I don't know. I think you just keep trying and then you do, but I guess I could just keep trying.
Hold on. I want to thank you first. Maimuna, thank you for helping me back in the sewers. And I don't know what to make out of this. I don't feel comfortable, to be honest with you. I've never believed in Jinn, even back in my more human days. So my brain is still like struggling with that. But thank you nonetheless.
Yeah, I know that as a human, you'd only ever hear about the worst of us. And what you heard about the worst of us is true. But, hey, you're not human now, so you're not a kind to judge.
True.
But it's weird you're thanking me when I've actually just been spying on you this whole time.
Yeah, that's the part that makes me feel uncomfortable, mainly.
Yeah. And I would say that I'm sorry about that, but I think you're the kind of person that can understand circumstance.
To be honest, not really, but I'm desperate enough to let it go.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Circumstance and leading to desperation.
Yes. True.
Well, I'm going to try leaving now.
Okay.
So maybe if I actually just leave, and then she goes to the door, and then she actually, with the motion of going towards the door, you see her vanish.
Okay. So that's that. And
There was emotion. There was bonding. There was otherworldly connections. So much happened in this time. So much.
and crystal stacking as well.
Oh yeah, I do that when I'm bored.
Cute collection, honestly. And you can tell Aya's not being nice.
And she just ignores you at that point. Oh. So, I guess we're all done here.
Great.
No, we're not actually. What do you make out of all of this?
I mean, I always thought we should try and seek out more of the otherworldly. But not everyone here believes that. I mean, the prince is a bit more, let's say, lenient when it comes to this compared to other cities' princes. Especially, no offense, but a lot of the Camarilla princes are not chill with this stuff. But here within the Ashirra, it's a bit more flexible. Because they're there. Why not use each other? But if you're talking about the whole Shams Al-Maʿārif thing, I wouldn't go around sharing that with a lot of people. They'll start thinking that you're not a Malkavian where you can just hide behind the Malkavian facade of being crazy. Unfortunately, you're not a Malkavian. But yes.
You don't know anything about the book, the writer?
I don't, but it's starting to sound from what this Jinn said. I really don't think that they'd be a human.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they were a human, think about it. You guys, whatever you did in your mortal lives, attracted enough attention to get you to be embraced as a kindred here in Dubai.
True.
So wouldn't someone like that would have gained attention? And from what I do know of him, I would have wished he's a Malkavian, but I don't have any records of a Malkavian of his kind. I don't see the gangrel being interested in him.
I don't see that, but
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't see it. Doesn't really sound like. I mean, he could be. Almost anyone could become a fascinating toreador, but I don't see that either. I don't know, and Dubai is new, both for humans and for Kindred.
yeah.
Because we only go where the humans were. And when we saw the potential here, that's when we helped with all the humans, Kindred, the kind. But if he's from this region or from North Africa and made his way around, he could have very well ended up anywhere within the Arab world.
Yeah.
Because you get to a certain level as a kindred where the land that is within Ashirra becomes pretty small.
I mean, and if the book had any sort of power for magic, I don't see why there wouldn't be something that's teleporting in nature.
I don't know of any teleportation. I don't know magic, but you wouldn't really need to teleport if you know how to travel, even if it's slow. However, if he really is a vampire, oh man, he'd probably be more on a Methuselah level. And those are asleep. And we wouldn't want them awake. We, here in the Ashirra, we do talk about the final night, even if the Camarilla doesn't like to talk about it. But I guess with our history, we're a lot more religious in nature.
Yeah.
And we think the final night would come. And the same signs that the Camarilla don't believe in, part of it is that you have the older vampire waking up. So
Which is horrifying.
would be nice to not meet him and, validate that he is a vampire or not.
Yeah.
That would be nice. That would be good.
Yeah, I mean, if the book goes way back then and he would be a vampire, then that would make him that.
But don't you realize you just got proof that you're onto something?
Yes. And also, I want to know what you're getting out of this
Me?
yourself. Yeah.
Oh,
Why did you let us in? Why did you want to introduce me to this?
I don't have a favor to call on now, but as you might have already realized,
Yeah.
if I do, I'll ask. But right now, I don't have one in mind. But yeah, you would owe me one.
So we have some Mercedeses.
Oh, no, I don't
You're
care.
not sharing these things.
You can have mine.
I don't need one. But I don't really care for all that car stuff. And I'm not giving any of my kids a Mercedes.
Okay.
You're fast.
They are.
I think she has enough stuff. Looking around the room.
Yeah. I know. I was just trying to lighten the mood.
Oh, the mood is very light. It's always light. It's whatever you make it.
I agree.
Okay. I probably should be doing something else now.
Sure, yeah. Yes.
Stop playing with the gems and let's leave.
Are you done now?
Yes, we're done.
I leaves.
I am so fixated.
I've been bored.
It's not about her. Like, why would she
Honestly,
here?
we got in here, found out that we know the most about it. There's no more information we
Just got confirmation that we're like on the right path.
what path. Anyways, let's go. And then I just walks away.
You walk off. Is there anything you would like to do with the remainder of the night? It is still relatively young.
I mean, it's not like if I can just shoot Selma call and ask about that little kid. Like, what did they do to him? Other than that, I think.
So, Selma wouldn't talk about this on the phone. So likely you could easily meet her in within any of the locations that you know is safe for your clan. Specifically for the gangrel, you have the gangrel territory is located closer to the outskirts of Dubai so that you have more access to going off within the desert. And it is Bur Dubai and Dira, where part of it is also shared with the Banu Hakim, as you're both some of the oldest clans to come and settle in Dubai, along with the Toreadors.
But before I would go and meet with her, I would I'd probably want to sit with Wazan and I, and just this is like something I could do later.
Yes.
So also we need to plan the Nerjis thing.
Yeah.
For now?
Because it's tomorrow.
No, not the Nerjis thing. We're doing the sewers thing tomorrow, and if that went fine, then
I don't know why she went to Nerjis in the sewers.
She didn't want her in the sewers.
She didn't?
No, she wanted that afterwards.
Oh, I misunderstood.
We're the only person with brains around here.
Yeah. It seems to be.
Do not. Aya looks at you with a look of pity in her face, but doesn't say anything. You know, there's this podcast that I listen to that I think would really benefit you.
No, I'm good.
I'll send you.
No, I'm fine.
You're lucky I have so much
I don't mind
self-control.
saying that you're perfect.
I have
It's okay.
so much self-control.
Oh,
Look,
I did not consent to this.
if you keep doing the talking,
Yeah, I'm waiting for
I'll
that.
call you perfect all you want. Just keep, just do the talking for us, please.
whatever. Are we good done here? Can you leave now?
No.
Share?
Sleepover?
No.
Yeah, because there's so much fun.
No, honestly. No assembling of furniture. Okay, please.
No, they already finished that. Well, they've been for asleep.
Oh,
Did you not notice?
No. Look the same to me.
Yeah, same. I barely noticed, to be
Oh
honest.
my god, I really am the only person with brains around here.
So, before you head back to the gangrel territory, which is around Old Dubai's fish market and then the new parts of the creek and the park, the scene is yours.
I guess we'd go back to the base, just to go over what we found and just think of what we're going to do tomorrow. Pretty much.
On the way to the base. My bad. Interrupting. On the way to the base.
I'm checking my Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see something that you have missed. It's been what feels like a century. In reality, it's been a few weeks. Where,
Practically a century.
yes, where your notifications are exploding as the last post you made has gone viral, gaining you all the attention that you are seeking, with a mix of the comments that are just perfect, from all the haters that are still pushing you against the algorithm, to all of the people that are agreeing with you and posting about how you are their idol and you are قدوتهم بالحياة. And this feeling is part of why you've continued on with your social media. It not only feeds your desire for attention and gives you an attainable kind of button to be loved, but also it's been part of the reason why you were embraced this ability to capture attention of others and to influence. Exactly.
I told you.
Yes. And it doesn't hurt that a lot of the products that you have been pushing for sales have helped add some pockets to the Toreador. Yes, as you are reveling in the attention you're receiving online, you arrive home and you do notice the furniture maybe assembled.
It's Serena Fosen.
Not yet.
Okay, I is really happy, and you can see the difference because earlier she was so bored. Now she's just in a good mood, humming around. As you guys have whatever conversation you always want to have, she'll join. As she's walking around, fixing stuff, waiting for flower deliveries, was in every single room.
And your assistant during the day did help make sure that all the furniture is placed, that it's been cleaned after delivery, so everything is as you would have normally instructed her.
And why get an extra couch here? There's a couch right there.
Oh, I didn't notice actually.
I just saw it, but like that's we're 3 people.
Oh yeah. Why all these seating arrangements?
And why are there like 3 vases in this corner?
Are we expecting people? Are we expecting anyone?
So you guys
I
like
think
sitting
it's for her
right next
other
to each other all the
personalities.
time? She hits you. I don't know how I hit you and then they said that.
Yeah. She hits you.
How did you do all this in such a short amount of time?
Well, I have. Never mind. Anyways, do you guys just sit right next to each other all the time?
I mean, not necessarily right next to each other, but we don't.
Okay, now I have more singing.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
You sit on that end of the room. I'll sit on this end of the room. And you sit up there.
Whatever.
I can't hear you from all the way over here.
Oh, you should have considered buying microphones so that we can communicate over that distance.
She throws a pillow at you.
Okay. Actually, I've been wanting to ask you both something.
Yeah.
And it's not something I'm comfortable asking, but I'm not sure I can handle it.
Okay.
I'm sure we can. Whatever.
I'm gonna need a top up.
Okay.
What's wrong with your earbud?
There's been a shortage.
Shortage of what?
Blood,
Of fumes?
blood supply in the hospitals. Like they're quite I don't know. They have a situation.
You get your blood from a hospital. Like in a blood bath?
I mean, you're always welcome to come with me to one of my construction sites. You can be like an advisor that I bring along.
And then
You got workers. They're strong. Is it that?
So do you get it from a blood bag at a hospital?
That's how I've been doing it. Yes.
All right, fine. If you need some, what hospital do you get it from?
I have.
What's it? Hospital name?
I had the hospital
The
written
big
out. No,
No.
That's not that important. That's not the way hospital.
I swear I prepared all of this and it's now out
Today
of my
hospital. I'm
brain.
like, fine, if you need some, I guess that's easy. And then she pulls up her Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, looks up the hospital plus some hashtags that might suggest that they need certain blood types. Finds one of her followers that posted that, oh, they need special type of blood for her whatever relative. Who reposts that on her story saying, guys, please help out my lovely follower. Like, all right, just give it a couple hours, I guess.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, sorry, what? I can hear you. I'm sitting so far away on this gorgeous couch that I bought.
If you need me to help you with anything, like
Don't give her.
boosting your
I don't need your help.
Don't give her.
I don't need
favors.
your help. What thank you. What thank
you
you.
might. Don't say that. You
Thank
might.
you.
need it
You're
one
very
day.
sweet. You're very sweet, but it's okay.
Hello, Selma. I need to leave this place right now.
No, Mayada, please don't leave me here.
You arranged to meet with Selma. And you are expected to meet Victor.
Holy moly.
Oh my god.
And
God bless her
and,
new
To watch some kind of trashy TV show with Ghadir.
and Ghadir is ecstatic at the invitation, as usual. And she asks once again if you both can wear onesies.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And she's so happy. Finally, I have the exact onesies. Unicorn onesies.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, I have tiger onesies.
No.
Okay, what about... Okay, it's kind of similar, but just with little wings. Pegasus onesies.
Pegasus? Like a horse?
It's like a unicorn, but it just has these little wings on them.
Do you have like regular angel ones?
I have that. I have angel and devil.
Okay, fine, I'm angel.
Okay, I'll wear the devil one.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And she gets her something on the way. Something.
Kadir is a innocent joy.
Yes,
مسكينة.
She should never turn.
ما تستاهل.
Even though she has asked 3 times. She has asked 3 times to be a vampire.
And I said no every single time.
Yes. Okay. So, Mayada, you go to meet Selma, and you would go within not the gangrel base, as going there without Azam has been very strange for everyone. So let's say it's her home, which is close within the Dubai Creek area. And you both have enough of a relationship where you've been to each other's homes, albeit she has broken into yours. Yes, multiple times. It's just very strange to knock and wait for her to do that. And you see her look frazzled and stressed out. Not uncommon for her, but more so than usual. Hey, you called. What's up? What do you need?
You good?
Yeah, perfect.
Can I look around just behind her? Like, it's
just, her place is the same. Nothing's different.
Okay. I just wanted to check in on that kid in blood.
Oh, what about him?
Anything new with him? Did he say anything? Is he still alive?
Didn't say anything, and no.
He's not alive?
No.
Okay. That has cut things short. Why?
These have that, whatever they are, they're liability.
Liability, but
we don't need the heat that comes with them. It's not worth it.
yes, but he was a kid.
Yeah, but
Didn't
he's
know what was
already
happening.
He's already killed a lot. And left messy murders
True.
that we barely managed to get out of the news.
Mm.
I don't know if you heard that from him, but the kid was crying about being a monster and killing his own mom.
I didn't know. No. Crying about being a monster, yes. Now I know he killed his own mother.
Look, if the first thing you did is when you were embraced is cry about being embraced publicly, you're done for. Because then how are you going to stomach anything?
Yeah.
But we do want to know more. At least I don't know more about whatever Kindred is. He talked about it. I'll say it. It's the first I hear of it. No one knows how much the prince knows. It's really hard.
It just sounds like this Nasira is someone that found them, but not necessarily someone that turned them.
I don't know, because how they described her is that she has some powers. If she did create them, she'd also be pretty weak. Because these are so far down the generation that they're not really kindred, they're not really kind. They're just this weird cursed creature that's pointless.
I guess. I mean, Mayada's having a very hard time digesting this. Like, she gets it, but it's also like eating at her. Okay. Anything new from your side?
No, I didn't even know they have this much thin bloods, and the prince didn't look surprised at it. So there's so much I have to catch up on if I want to help us. So, but all I can say is that there is a thin blood problem.
I mean, they seem to be, at least this kid and his friends were in the sewers.
Yeah, we've already sent people to go check out the sewers.
It seems to be dangerous. Like, Rad was hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, and Rad's pretty good in a fight.
Very good in a fight.
I did know something about the Thin Bloods issue. I've caught some before, but I didn't know it was to this extent. I thought it's just a few stragglers and then deal with it. I've always just focused on what do I need to do now. I've never focused on what are the 50,000 things I need to do next. Musa's better at that than me.
He is, in a sense, but he lacks emotion, which I think is important. It's good to be calculated, but I feel like going in one direction only is not.
I don't know. All I know is that I have to do everything I can for us. Because if we're weak, they'll pick us apart.
No one's gonna pick us apart.
Exactly. Because we're not going to be fucking weak.
No, that won't happen.
So I just have to do every single thing I fucking can.
That's fair, but not at the expense of your own sanity, your own mental strength. We are very strong, capable, of course, in comparison to others, but we need to keep our wits about this.
We do. If I find anything, I'll let you know. But you're now in charge of a coterie. And if the prince asks for an update, you better have things.
Yeah.
Because if he asks for an update and you haven't got anything, you don't want to see how he reacts. I've seen it. He's very friendly.
Oh, I'm
very friendly if he doesn't need to be anything more than that.
I've heard a few stories from Azam. But okay, I am working on something. I'm hoping the next few days are going to bring a lot more light on things. I'll keep it as simple as that for now, and if an update is requested, hopefully I won't disappoint.
You kind of have to not for your own sake.
Yeah, I would suggest to maybe not be around the source too much. There's something weird happening there. I will be investigating.
And we have to send people there in case they find Thin Bloods. Personally, I am going to also check it out, but I don't have the time to go in there in depth, just like all the others I can send. But both Gangrel and Nosferatu are sending people there.
Okay.
Don't know if Rad's among them.
Rad needs to rest.
He's fully well healed, and you know that.
You haven't seen him. When I saw that that's if he's healed, then that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking it out tomorrow, most likely. And if I find anything, I'll let you know.
Okay. Good luck. And good luck to me as well.
We both need it.
All right.
She leaves feeling very down after the news. But yeah.
And I'm going to assume you head back home to rest.
Yeah.
Was it? You return to the Tremere headquarters, which is within what looks like part of a campus for a university. But really, it's more of a Tremere compound where there's multiple buildings, especially a main hall. And then there's a library and there's different places. And a lot of the younger Tremere have these sort of dorm room situations. Private and all, but still a dorm room situation. And as you head in, you see a couple of the other younger vampires that you know that kind of felt like your classroom mates for a long portion in which you couldn't leave the Tremere headquarters in the beginning. And after chit-chatting with a few of them, you do come across Victor, who would just look at you very matter-of-factly and blankly. His about jaw-length blonde hair just cascading down, and his tall frame standing. Meet me in my office in 15 minutes. I do expect a full debrief. And walks up.
Mazen is full-on panic mode. Doesn't know, she hasn't prepared anything. She doesn't know how much she could tell him or what she could tell him. And lying is not an option. So she'll have to come up with something within those 15 minutes. She heads back to her room and decides to quickly change clothes. Yeah, even though it doesn't do much, but in her head, it kind of helps.
Mm-hmm.
She'll try to not lie, but maybe still hold on to the pretense of research and see how far that can go.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps checking the clock, and 3-4 minutes before it's time to meet him, she heads out.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be on the safe side. She can't be late.
Yes. Being on time is being late, of course.
Yeah.
You head to Victor's library, an immaculate, oaken, beautiful office surrounded by all of these old tomes in different variety of European languages, and not just very clean, but the kind of thing where not a single pen is out of place.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting there, and you could see about the same time you were waiting 1 minute, when there would have been 2 minutes left till your meeting time, he puts aside whatever he was looking, neatly stacks it away. You may enter.
Wasn't enters the room and wanted to greet him, but ended up not greeting him because the intensity of the situation and the way he's staring.
Mm-hmm.
And instead just stands and waits for him to say something.
You may have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
There's a plush couch, 2 plush couches opposite of his desk, with a coffee table in the middle. And you would sit there, and he would immediately say, "You may begin now, debriefing from the very beginning. Leave no detail unturned. You must tell me everything. I would like you to make an intelligence and resolve check.
Okay.
Don't forget to include your hunger dice."
Would she have had the blood?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, not yet.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
But have been within the night. It's not necessarily.
Intelligence was sure.
And resolve.
Intelligence is 3.
Resolve was 4. So that's 7.
Including this together.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
So 7, and then 2 of them should be.
Oh,
should be-
Yes.
Hi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has 3 successes.
3 success and 3 failure.
Yeah, and your total was
No, 4. Sorry, 4 failure.
okay. Any critical successes?
No.
And no critical or
No.
okay. I have had 6 successes.
Oopsie.
So
Can she roll again?
actually,
I give her inspiration.
there is a condition in which you can use willpower
Mm-hmm.
to re-roll your non-hunger die. You can spend 1 willpower to re-roll up to 3 of your non-hunger die.
Okay. So these guys.
Yeah.
3 of them, though.
3 of them?
Yeah.
So you can keep the successes.
You had 3 failures.
4 failures, 3 successes.
4 failures. Of those 4 failures, how many were regular?
2.
2. So you can re-roll 2 of them. Or you can re-roll some successes, although that would be pointless.
Okay. So these two.
Please. Yeah, أنا شفت لك عشان you have more rolling.
Okay. Thank you.
So you already had 3 successes.
That's 4 successes.
You roll. How's it 4?
يعني she re-rolled from the failure to the 2 failure ones.
So
and she got a
1
success.
success, 1 failure.
1 success, 1 failure. Oh, so a total of 4 successes.
Mm.
4.
I thought you already had 4.
No, she had 3.
I had 3.
You had 3. Now you have 4.
Mm.
Still doesn't beat with him having 6 successes. But let me quickly check how. Because I do want to see if you want to push yourself to use more willpower. So I'm not, because I'm also, this is still my first Vampire the Masquerade game. And I don't know how much willpower you can consume. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 willpower. Because of the golden rule in Vampire the Masquerade, I'm going to say that you can try and roll again for willpower. However, I'll need you to mechanically roleplay how this comes at a cost to you.
Okay.
To you.
But then now she only has 1 regular die.
Yeah.
So unless she gets a critical success, she's not going to make it anyway.
No. But there's always a chance you get a critical success.
So now you have 4 successes.
Yeah.
And even a critical success.
It would meet it.
No, you need a pair of critical.
Then there's no point.
There's no point. You're right.
Yeah, there's no point in pushing if it's...
Yeah, there isn't. That's why I was looking at the,
It was nice knowing you.
You too.
Okay. You feel this urge of just focusing on Victor as if your eyes can't escape his gaze. Mm-hmm. How does Wazan try and push through and hold back some information? What's going on in your mind during this mental connection?
Okay. So Wazan is trying to maybe, instead of explain things, maybe ask him things to appear like she's also kind of confused and lost and not sure where to go with this kind of investigation that she's been set on.
So in your mind, you're telling yourself, focus on asking him, focus on deflecting onto him, focus on bringing back the attention to him, to take it away from me.
Yes.
But as you try and push through, in that moment, you find yourself using whatever thoughts you already organized to immediately tell him all that you know.
Meanwhile, I didn't tell Sonia anything, and it took all my willpower as a player.
Oopsie.
Wawa! Stop!
Baby girl.
Okay. How do you spill everything to Victor?
You just told me that I am compelled to.
Yes. Even if you're aware,
Yes.
you are compelled.
Yeah.
You know that this is happening despite of your attempts. So you're aware of that much. But you are compelled nonetheless.
خلاص ما في resistance.
Fortunately, no, even when you tried to push through with the willpower, which was your way of mentally fighting back, you could not.
Okay. Wasn't just recounts everything almost robotically and matter-of-factly and without any pauses from the beginning.
The entire time, Victor looks at you very blankly. You've never seen this man show emotion. And he stares daggers into you, maintaining eye contact, unblinking. And at the end of your retelling, of everything you found out. Excellent. Now, I will need another roll, but this time, please make a
20 dice roll?
Actually, I can just tag that on onto the previous. I won't need you to make a further roll.
Okay.
Victor just says, and his words carry all of this strength and weight. And you find yourself enraptured. You feel as if your current desire in this moment is to do exactly as Victor wants. As he tells you, any clues or anything you find in relation to this book, as you've called it, you will bring directly to me.
Understood.
You may leave now.
Thank you. Wasn't it's is it an office? Victor's office in a daze. Regretting everything, but she can't help it. She's now concerned more about her two newly found friends and what she's supposed to tell them. She heads to her room immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You're sleeping زعلانة. I'm sleeping زعلانة. Happy. She's happy.
I'm
Happy with her Instagram.
I have an infrared mask on
bad.
and sleeping.
bad. ما شاء الله.
شبهتك بعد ذكرتك بحدث فيها. شراي طيب. just.
We are a table that enables our players to stay engaged however the way they want. As that is a wonderful player who's always heavily involved. She can play chess at the table when she wants to.
Heavily involved, yes.
Yes, you are.
That's one way to describe it.
No, you are. I've played with you for long enough to know that you're always around there, even if it means you have to do some other things and fiddle.
Okay, this
and
is
all
less annoying than this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, because that was more distracting.
I'm sorry. Can you say that?
It was a nice challenge. Because I was like, is it gonna fall? Is it gonna fall?
Meanwhile, I want to hit the table to make it fall.
Role play challenge.
حمارة. You pick it up, حمارة.
Bleep that, editor.
And we've said curse words.
We have?
Yes, we have.
I think I said shit like 50 times.
So have I.
You said fuck multiple
Yes.
times.
Really?
I said that Hamad is not what you want to bleep.
Oh, Arabic, it's different.
انتي شوفي bleep it with
Is that رستر?
every time.
Yeah, no.
حيوية ونشاط.
ست رستر.
Anyways.
Shit, say that.
Back to the scene.
Yes.
Okay.
Receive.
So each of you go back to rest for the day and awaken into a new night. Let's make our morning rouse checks.
الحين يتذكر من جد.
Critical.
That is still considered a success because a rouse check is pretty simple. Success or failure. Failure.
الحمد لله ربي.
The irony of saying Alhamdulillah about vampire hunter is never lost on me. It's never lost on me.
عادي. Our days من human days.
Exactly. And it makes sense. It'll bleed in. It's just how it is.
Has to.
After you're saying I got to shouldn't give Bismillah.
No. That is not what we are saying. Blasphemous. Okay. So, you still have the rest of the day to do whichever it is you'd like to do. We'll go through it in whatever events you want to play. And if there's not much you'd like to do, we can just keep it high level. Okay?
Don't Google, I need my blood. I
Yes,
need
you
to check
do.
on that.
You can call Nadia and see if what Aya had shared had influence and impact.
Do we have to roll for that, by the way? No.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna call. I'll call the assistant because I don't have her number directly.
Yeah.
So I'll call the assistant and request to speak to Dr. Nadia urgently.
She says she'll call you back at her earliest convenience, which is kind of normal, as she might be with the patient at the moment.
Okay.
And within, I would say, a short 20 minutes, you do get a call back from Nadia's office.
Would I be awake by then? Or is this?
You're awake, but you're all separated. You're not together right now.
Then I have a technical question. So I have feeds in a particular way. Could she have feed in any other way? And
So
could
it's
she
not
text while I was saying, get me another one?
So how it would
Coffee
work?
with you.
Yes and no. If it's not the way that you like to drink, especially if it's bagged blood, you might not find that it's liking your thirst. It depends on your style of feeding that'll actually work for you. It's not that you cannot drink at all, but you might need more, or you might not enjoy it, or you might not stomach it. Especially if it's bagged.
Yeah.
In the case with Wazn, it's actually the opposite, where drinking it fresh from a human almost feels like that is undesirable, whereas drinking it from a sterile bag does feel desirable.
She likes it iced. Other people like it hot.
I just never mind.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
So you talk to her, and she says, "Oh, by the way, I wanted to call you. We've had amazing luck. Normally we struggle with getting donations, but we had an influx. I don't really know what happened, but our
good.
supplies is pretty good
Tends to
now.
be shocked.
If you want to pass by, or if your assistant wants to pass by, I could have some ready for your research."
That's great. Do you think I could have extra this time?
But I think we have enough to manage a bit extra. I think we had agreed that normally you would receive 2 bags at a time or something like that. Let's say for now she would give you 3.
Okay. All right. I'll just hold on to the third one.
Yeah.
Because apparently I keep getting hungry all the time.
Yeah, and you cannot ever reduce your hunger to 0.
Yeah, I understand.
So you can. So that's only 1 with 2 that you'll keep cold and ready for you.
Great.
And you're able to swing by at any point.
Mhm.
I assume you'll go there immediately.
Yes.
So you may deduct 1 point of hunger. Bye.
Good.
Why is it
Is there any scenes either of you would like to play out?
Since I woke up hungry and since I spent all night watching shitty TV shows with Ghadir.
It's likely Ghadir slept over.
Yeah, so
Because Ghadir would be, I can imagine her being the kind of girl that will be, she wouldn't quite enjoy going out back home late. And she came over late, and to
she
her,
probably has a room in her apartment or house.
Yes.
So in that case, I will feed on Ghadir since she woke up hungry.
Okay.
But she'll try to be nice about it. She'll make her a matcha latte and they'll keep watching the show as she feeds.
And as she is your ghoul, you do also let her drink from your blood. Just enough to keep that. Because while her attentiveness to you, it does manifest in a way as if you're an idolized older sister.
Mm-hmm.
But that is deepened with the vampire blood that she's consuming from you, where it's almost as if the mere idea of upsetting you drives her to this sadness and insanity, and explains why she's very hardworking. And Ghadir would, as you're feeding on her, and she does. Feeding on a mortal is a feeling of enjoyment to them. That's why they don't really resist once it is happening. At the end of it, she would ask, "Can I have some of your blood?" And she always asks shyly, as she usually does.
Okay, sure. Just a little bit though.
Thank you. And I know I brought it up, but I think you said you'd think about it. I mean, I'd be even better.
I'm still thinking about it.
I'd be even more helpful.
Yeah, you're lucky. I'm still thinking about it.
Like I could do so much more.
Not right now. I'm still thinking about it. I'm not ignoring you, babes. But trust me, I'll tell you on the time.
Okay.
It's very tricky, you know? You have to get the approval and stuff.
Okay. And as per usual, she can't exactly argue with you.
Hey.
A bit sad, but still certain that if she keeps working hard, it'll happen. And you may also remove the extra point of hunger. That you
She didn't hunger
The cringe. Into the cringe.
And Mayada, anything you would like to do?
No, I think she's just should try a few texts, like just small updates. It's like, heard you guys are going to be checking the sewers. There's actually something there. I'm going to be checking it tonight. Might be a bit dangerous. Like, just like, I'm not giving him too much details, but I'm also like kind of giving him a heads up.
He would say that yes, he has been assigned to go and check things out there.
Tell him not to push himself.
He's like, hey, fine. It's like nothing happened. Brand new.
If you say so.
I could take you.
Listen, after all this done, we need to put this to the test.
I could take you.
I'd like to see you try.
You've been hanging around that Toreador. You're not fighting anyone.
Don't get me started. I need to let it out somehow. I need to let it out because I can't hit her. I want to, but I can't hit her.
Look, I wouldn't be able to hit you either. But I can hit you. I can take you.
And I can hit you.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
What I'm saying.
Yes. And with that banter between the both of you, you have the day to tie up any smaller loose ends from your day-to-day work that you're required to do. For Aya, it would be preparing content as part of your schedule and so on, and maybe organizing some of your upcoming brand deals that all come to you from within the Toreador network.
Not all.
Well, most of them. You do get some of the normal mortal networks, but quite a few of them are from the Toreador.
What I'm trying to say is that they're not all stuff.
No, they're not all. No. It is
And all stuff too.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
As long as that's clear.
Yes. And
no comment. It's gonna be a sticker pack of all my disgusted faces.
Yes, I can't wait for all of the stickers we'll make from this.
Yeah.
And Mayada, you haven't checked in on the office in a minute, so I assume you'll go and tie up any
Approve
work
some
there.
plans, disapprove, add changes.
And
Basically.
while you're there, a couple of within the first 2 hours of the day there, while some of the human or kind might still be within the office, you do hear your assistant.
Oh god.
Yeesh.
Because she knows what's coming.
I know what's coming.
So you hear your assistant, who is Johar. And he's a very hardworking employee of yours. Very capable architect. The plans that they draw up are quite easy to approve, and you even give them some of the plans to pre-review before they come to you.
Yeah.
Very promising, about 23, 24 years old, really young. They are always the ones found working till the end of the day, where you see him staying till 8, sometimes 9, and you end up kicking them all out to go home.
Yeah.
In this moment, they are there in that break in between. So the camera stopped at a very dramatic moment in which we discuss the beautiful Aya.
Could not handle her beauty.
We haven't reached that part yet. You didn't miss out on much. We're gonna repeat that.
So we're gonna.
Aya was mentioned it, the camera just was like, nope, and it just closed.
Oh, yeah.
Even though we've had a lot of camera issues, we've never had to repeat scenes. Just like repeat an intro.
It's like a 2-minute scene, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but now we're repeating the scene, and hopefully we do it with the same emphasis, but without the dramatic camera shut off.
Yeah.
Okay, so May, you went to go check in on the office, as you haven't been in a minute. And this time, as you are passing by to enter your office, where there is still a few humans left within the cubicles, those that stay late and work hard, probably beyond what they should. Particularly one of them is your assistant engineer, who oversees and reviews some of the plans before you do, as you've gained a lot of trust in them. Johar, 23, 25-year-old, young and promising. As you are passing by to enter your office, you hear Aya's voice. And you see Johar take his phone and immediately stop it in that moment where you're caught doom scrolling while your boss passes by. And
that's where the camera cut off.
No, the camera cut off when you asked.
True.
You asked, why are they interested?
Yeah, so I passed by, puts the phone away, and I'm like, who are you listening to?
The plans are ready. They're in your inbox.
Yeah. The plans are always ready. You do an amazing job. And like I sit down and I'm like, but like, let's just, take a breather from work for a bit. But who's I listening to?
Oh, you see them blushing a little bit. That was Aya. She's an influencer.
Yeah.
Very big deal. Very famous.
Famous.
Yeah.
Oh, like, what does she like? What does she do? How is she influencing? Like, in what way?
She's very pretty and she's very smart.
Smart?
Yeah.
Yeah? What does he talk about, like, some political things or, like, science?
No, not that kind. She's more of, she's, okay, so really she got famous for, like, fashion content, but that's not clearly what I'm watching. She's just very pretty, and she says a lot of great points about culture and, about family and things like that.
About family, yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Do share her page with me. I need to start watching stuff.
Do you have Instagram?
What's that? I mean, it's not just, I can open my phone and find her there, or?
Yeah, you can on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok.
But can you fax me the account? Like the home fax, so I can access it later.
Really, get live via.
No.
I am.
Do you? She doesn't have Facebook because no one does. But do you use Facebook?
Facebook? No.
What do you use?
I use AOL. It's AOL stuff.
You're asking me?
I've never used AOL.
You're asking me? The player is practically Gen Z in behavior. The character is beyond boomer. Okay, you can Google her.
Google. Anyways, it's fine.
I'll email you links.
Yeah, that I can do.
You can click them.
Yes.
And then you can
I'm interested to see this Aya.
But you should make an Instagram. I don't know. How do you know things? Instagram.
I've read books.
No. Like which restaurants to go to, what's the new places that are opening, the best cafes.
You just walk and you see things and you try things.
But there's so much. Like you can find the best ones. Like Aya also reviews restaurants.
She does.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone as bright-minded as you thinks she's pretty good, I guess I should also try to watch her content. I'm kind of putting you on the spot.
I'll send you some links, and all the plans are in your inbox.
Yes.
And one of them, the lighting layout was way off. I already told them to fix it. The project's going to be a little bit delayed, but it'll be more delayed if we proceed with lighting plans.
As long as the wattage of the lights is not too much that it's just a waste.
No, I counted the wattage 3 times.
Okay. You did the lighting calculation.
Yes, I did. That's why I had to send it back because it wasn't matching.
Okay. That's good. I know I can count on you. That's why I'm not showing as much. Like I know you can handle it for you, and I'm putting in a good word for you. Like you're doing
Thank
great.
you. And in this moment, as you walk off, you have Johar who's there, knows that you're a good engineer, but you don't know how to use any technology. You still use fax. You don't even look old enough to use
I
fax.
don't need Instagram to be an engineer.
You don't, but you know that moment where you realize that your boss doesn't know shit about technology.
Yeah, like this person's paid more than me.
Yes.
This person has 4 times my salary and doesn't know how to convert to PDF.
She definitely does not know how
No.
to convert to PDF.
You barely know how to use your inbox.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I think you looked for a physical inbox.
I mean, one of the main reasons they got me an assistant is because I will mark everything on paper, but don't expect me to make it digital.
Yeah,
Here's this email so we can read it together.
exactly.
Yes.
And I think
Bring an A3, man.
and I think Johar knows that you want it in your inbox and printed on your disk.
Yeah.
Okay, so you check in on the remaining things in the office. As you work for a minute there, you're able to make some of the changes where you remove proposals that are not in areas that you want to be built up, as that's been part of your influence within one of the most major real estate companies.
Yeah.
And are there any other scenes that we would like to do for the day?
Am I supposed to do anything about what happened, like contact them or just
Up to
leave
you.
them be?
Your order was to give information. It didn't say you can't tell us anything.
Yes.
And you can do that today, or you can do it tomorrow as you meet up before checking in with Bashir.
Is it possible for me to try to reach out to Maimuna?
You can try. But how would you try?
Just think about her, like try to.
You try to hone in and maybe
Yeah.
repeat whatever Ilham did. And you don't seem to form that kind of connection.
Victor knows about Maynuna.
You did it now. I was worried I would.
Until we know.
Well, yes, because you would have told him everything.
Yeah.
But
I don't think he cared.
he was pleased, which is the most emotion you can get out of Victor. Pleased or displeased.
He's in a جنيبة تلبسها. One تمسكيه.
So خلاص, I just wallow in my.
You wallow in despair.
Yeah.
And
No
maybe do some of your regular kind of tasks, such as part of the Tremere choosing you to be embraced. It's because of your ability within cybersecurity.
Yeah,
as that
but
came up.
no way I'm going to be able to focus. خلاص.
You cannot focus, but you're able to do the tasks that feel simple enough.
Okay.
Like the things that, while they might be fascinating to some, have reached a point of being mundane to you.
Yeah.
So you might be checking to find any threats to the Masquerade within the interwebs.
Okay.
With that, you do conclude a night, actually, where you resume a bit of normalcy within your lives or your own life. This normalcy is interrupted with the thoughts that come to you every now and then about the new weights on your shoulders, wondering and checking in on your brother. And no news. You may have chosen to hang out with him, but nothing of note. But there's always that feeling in the back of your head where you're worried. What does Yusra want? And with you is checking on plans and enacting whatever is needed for the Ashirra. And with you and the Masquerade, as well as all the various worries on your head, especially what it means to have told Victor everything. And with that, we start a new night with new warehouse check.
Yeah, but I have a question. So we did the night مع Google, and then the day after we went to meet the Jinni. And is this supposed to be the day that we meet Google?
Correct.
Oh, okay. So did we do an extra rouse check?
That we did the previous
We did
night.
two.
Yeah.
Rouse checks.
The first, because you've gone to sleep 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the 3rd time.
Successful. I haven't needed to feed this entire game.
She's so wait.
It counts. It counts.
Success.
It counts.
Womp womp.
Okay, I'll just leave it there.
Watson's not having the best week.
Watson has just been starved.
Breakfast throw it.
I throw it normally, and I feel fine.
I've thrown it, and
Everyone has their dice beliefs, and you may choose yours.
It works. See, it works.
It's so I am.
Oh, that didn't work.
خلاص.
Well,
Come on.
however, as you would feed before leaving, I imagine on that blood bag,
Yeah,
you would
that's
now
why I got
have
extra.
Yeah, you would now have only one remaining. So you may
93, yeah. I drank one.
you drank one.
Yeah, I get two.
Bagi اثنين. Oh, you didn't. You drank the day before, no?
Yeah, she drank one.
Yeah.
So I have two left.
You have two left, and you're gonna drink it now.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Yeah. So you'll have one left now. Yeah. Each of you.
Planned ahead.
Yes. Each of you use the early hours of the night, the moments where the sun had just set, to set up and prepare as you would accordingly with any mission. And now you go back to meet up in, I believe I said that his apartment was within the JLT. I think that's where I put it. I do take notes, I promise. And you meet with you go back to his apartment, and you find it exactly as it was left. No one has come. With what you had heard regarding trying to keep what this man had done quiet, you'd expect that maybe this apartment was where he moved after becoming a vampire, as his previous life was completely shattered and destroyed. And right there as you enter, Bushra's already in. And she looks at all of you. If we're ready, we can head out right away. I hope you've had a pleasant few nights.
Forgot to point out, Aya is wearing a long mask, a gas respirator.
Because you're
For
going.
preparation, and she is wearing a hazmat suit.
And what is the hazmat suit made of? Or color?
Hazmat suit material, but it is bedazzled.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Aya's not going to wear a regular hazmat suit.
I would tell Bushra if you care to know about what happened to the kid. He's no longer with us.
I knew.
She says it with a heavy heart.
I knew it would happen.
But you still left them to guard a place where you know if they're found, they'll be killed. And now this is on me. Like,
it's on the both of us. And if you have a forgotten, ignored group of stragglers that was made for whatever reason, with nowhere to be,
rumor has it is that you made them.
if I were to have a child, well, I'm not that young. I'm not that low within the generational rank. So they would not turn out like that. But I have never embraced it.
I'm not saying you have. I'm just saying what is assumed at the moment.
No, they don't know me. So I do not blame them the assumption.
And for now, your information I have kept to myself for the purpose of trust and seeing what information you have. With how things move forward, I don't know how much of this information I can keep, but in good faith, I have kept this between us.
I appreciate it. This is a good working relationship.
I would have to let you know, though, that the Gangrel and the Nosferatu are in the sewers.
I know. And there's no more thin bloods there. Those were the last. Unfortunately, I've tried hiding them in many places, and they keep getting killed off. By Nosferatu, by Gangrel, by others, by Banu Hakim. They keep getting killed off. I'm running out of places to try and hide them, but now I don't think any more of them even know about me. So I probably don't even know if I would find the next batch.
Even if you find them,
I don't know
what
who's
can you
making
do
them.
for them?
I do not know. But if people find you asking for help, and there's not much you can do, but maybe you can create some relationship where you're trying to help them and they can also be useful. You would try to.
I would.
So I try. I fail, but I try. However, I can't say I feel remorse. Their time was limited. The system they're up against, the politics they're up against.
It's been against them since
Yes.
the start.
And there's only so much I can do when I'm just one on my own. Even me in my current situation, I know my days are numbered. Unless I forge alliances.
Fair enough.
That took an unexpected, serious tone. Shall we go?
Yeah,
So, are you all in one car?
you can. Oh my god.
No, I have my own.
Okay.
And that way, if you would like to come in my car, or you may follow me.
I'll follow you.
Okay. And she goes in a, I'm going to say it's a good, reliable car, something easy enough to not stand out, something like a black Toyota. Don't ask me which kind, I don't know that.
Yes.
You can say Nissan Patrol.
I'll
Yeah, it's basic patrol is a good. It will stand out.
no, something
No,
very...
everyone has Nissan Patrol in Marat.
True.
Yeah, that's,
It's like the Emirati car.
we'll go with that.
Never mind. Yeah, I feel like Camry or Yaris would stand out more than Emirates.
Truly.
Or Lexus would be very
No, Lexus wouldn't...
blend in.
Lexus would blend in, but at the same time, it also depends which areas of Dubai you're going.
That is true.
So,
And on the way there, since we're following her,
yes.
Mimi, I'm glad you think Google is a good person and someone we should trust.
I don't think it's someone we should trust. I think she's.
So you think she's telling the truth?
I don't.
You think keeping people alive or keeping things alive for like a short amount of time just to be killed is a good idea?
I think she's trying to help, knowing that it's a very low possibility, but at least she's trying, and I can see some goodness in that. I'm not saying we should trust her and follow her blindly, but I'm not saying that she is also pure evil. I am not sensing any bad intentions, but I am on my guard.
I also think she needs us.
That much is true. You know what? Whatever. We'll see how it goes.
So you preach about family and shit on your Instagram, apparently?
Oh my god, do you follow me?
No.
Oh my god, really?
Listen,
That's so cute. Let me follow you back. What's your account name?
I heard my assistant listening to your videos.
Oh my god.
And I was asking him who this person
You act
is.
so tough, but you follow me.
I don't follow you. I don't even know what Instagram is. He said he's going to send me a link on my email just to see what that is. But apparently you're like smart and beautiful and like
Thank you.
talking about what fashion and family and...
Thank you.
No, I'm asking you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. I just look at the mirror like it was and I'm like,
Thank you.
why me? Just why?
You started it, girl. To be fair, I started her account way before she became Kindred. So there was a time, right? She didn't start in fashion. She started in life vlogs and study vlogs and university stuff.
And that just shows how long he's been following me.
But there's a time before fashion where she did, come study with me for 4 hours.
Yes.
Come meet my family as we go skiing.
So he's been following you since then.
Kind of creepy.
Well, no, you were posting content.
Heavy veiled up.
Okay.
You should promote him.
I was actually thinking of demotion after I saw that.
No. He's a smart guy.
I'm just kidding. He is
He's a
smart,
guy, right?
which is
He's
why
a smart guy.
he's very smart and blue, which is why I was surprised he'd watch like your content. To be honest.
Oh, Mimi.
Been holding back every inch of my muscles right now.
It's okay. You'll get your own fans one day. You don't need to be jealous.
I don't want fans.
Oh, Mimi. Don't like this.
Yes. The meter every single episode is reaching. It's close.
There's something I want to add. I don't know if this is significant or important, relevant, whatever. But Nuwazin has not been acting normal since they got together.
Okay,
Quieter than usual, not involved, not really making any eye contact, even less than she usually does anyways. And she's just in the background.
Would we have noticed this? Because I am trying to also engage with her.
Yes.
I'm going to leave it entirely up to you. If you would like to mechanically roll, we can do that. If you would like to role play it out, you can.
Okay.
Is Wazin trying to conceal this? Or she just is what she is?
She's not really trying to conceal, but at the same time, maybe not ready, doesn't know how to tell them.
So you're not actively concealing. So I'm going to be leaving it up to you to decide if your character would be the kind to notice. Not noticing doesn't mean that they do not care. Just focus on the current mentality. There's a lot going on at once. So just feel with your character. If you would prefer to roll, we can roll.
Okay, and I feel like because with this conversation with Bushra and stuff, it's fine that she wasn't contributing. But I feel like with the banter in the car, Maya does this on purpose. She likes to do the back and forth, and I've tried to engage with her a couple of times, and I've seen that she's been just quiet. So as we're driving, I'll be like, "Yo," and I look back at her for a second. I'm like, "Is everything okay? Been too quiet. Are you hungry? Need more tofu?" Or
would it make sense for me to admit now?
It's your choice.
Okay.
And
all right.
It's your choice.
I think it depends how they're going to ask.
You know everything that Wazin knows about the current circumstance.
Yeah, and I've just asked her, you seem quiet and is everything okay? I'm not what are you hiding?
What are you hiding?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I think maybe I shouldn't be with you guys.
Why? What's wrong, Gola? She says that
for your own safety, maybe I shouldn't be with you guys.
Our own
Maymuna.
Is one of the cats in here?
No, I think it's the upstairs neighbors. Okay. I would say, why are you saying this suddenly? Is everything okay?
Would I be able to clock in what she did? This is very sus behavior, and I has been backstabbed before. Not backstabbed.
Well, you don't have any kind of abilities that would let you read her mind or
Not
know.
an ability. It's
And my ability,
I've
I
been with
sense
people
intentions
enough.
if it's.
I have
so
spilled my
fine.
secrets to others.
At best,
Yeah.
you would only be able to tell if she's feeling guilty about something. If you,
and for me, my thing, the hada is I can sense if someone's being harmful in nature.
Yeah.
She's not being harmful.
No.
But it's not something that I would clock.
No,
at least.
so for you, it's just about your regular insight where you would try to see if she's feeling guilty or something like that. But otherwise, it's best to keep it within the roleplay situation.
No, but she's literally saying that she doesn't think she should be with us and that it's not safe. So this is gonna raise suspicion regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, what do you mean? What happened?
Okay. Last night, when I went back to our estate, I met with Victor, and he forced me to tell him everything from the start.
Okay.
And so he's well aware of everything that we've done, everything that happened, everyone we've met and spoken to, and it's something not within my control, if you understand what I mean.
I understand.
So now I'm just worried about getting you two in trouble as well, because I think so far I don't think he's that alarmed. He's interested,
Okay.
but he's not that alarmed. But
He's interested.
But if we keep going and then he extracts more information from me, and it's information that he finds to be useful or dangerous, who knows what could happen?
I mean, look, if anything, so far I've been mostly honest with everyone around me, which was pointed out.
There's such a thing as too honest.
And so far I've been having support. I have not mentioned to Selma about everything we found yet, just because it's not much. But I assume the prince is going to need to meet with me again to see what we've been up to since we've been literally assigned by him. And to be honest, I am going to be mostly honest with him. I'm going to share everything. So if Victor has been chill with it, I don't see why the rest wouldn't. But I might have to alert the prince of Victor's interest. So if he's going to have anything malicious, then there's others that are going to be up to him. Two of us can play this game.
Sounds good.
Don't mess with the guy, حبيبتي.
So,
تجي على عشيرة تبي تسوي مشاكل أنا أوريك.
so what you're saying is, after days of spilling our secrets to everyone, you have spilled our secrets to another person.
He's not
Shocker.
he's not just anyone. You don't know Vic. Do you know how to tell you? But he's a scary dude. He's a scary guy.
And we could have found it in other ways too, but whatever. We'll do what we can. Do you have to stay near him? Never mind, I know that answer.
Yep.
Oh well. And then I just goes back to her phone as we reach the destination where
Yes. On the way, this conversation happened, but there was a moment, let's say at the end of it, where you realize that her driving is very erratic. Her driving it's not breaking any rules. But if the speed limit is something, she is dancing dangerously around it. If there are turns that could be taken smoothly, she's taking them sharply. The use of anything of safety of any kind, زي الإشارات وكذا, questionable use, confusing at best. And perhaps the strange turns she's taking is to try and avoid getting stuck in Sheikh Zayed Road.
Relatable, honestly.
As I believe all of us in this room have been stuck there for hours if you made the mistake of using an Uber or, God forbid, driving.
Yep.
Not me.
Not you. Eventually, you do reach a point that is a bit further away from the World Trade Center. Specifically, it's where the trucks would come in to come and clean parts of the sewage. But there is a maintenance entrance, so to speak. And it's a good maybe, I don't know how long it would be in a walk, but it's, let's say for simplicity, it's further away than you'd expect. You don't understand from the plans, you know, how this would lead directly there. Then again, a lot of the discussion just said that it's underneath. You approach the spot where she said the rendezvous would be. And she parks her car, and there seems to be a maintenance area with buildings and trucks and so on. But this is not their active work hours, as they usually work very early in the day. And you see that there is a kind of what would be similar to, I guess, a sewage aqueduct kind of situation. Not very common in many places, but where you didn't create enough of an underground sewage, you sometimes bring a part of it above ground. And in this case, she parks on the side and gets out of the car and waits for each of you to come out. And once you do, she points at one of the larger tunnelways in which the sewage cars can plug into to
Yes.
whole, I forgot the English word.
Suction.
That's it, yes. And she's like, well, well, it's not going to be very pleasant, but you seem to be ready. Let's go.
Sure.
I haven't really explored around here much. As I said, I don't know what to expect. So, let's go in. You walk in, And the first part is pretty much what you would have expected from a sewage tunnelway. And you go in and you reach the points where it seems to be going further down to match the more appropriately built underground sewage, similar to the area that you had visited. And then she tells you, this is now what we're going to reach to, the exact part that I'm talking about. The thin bloods I placed, I put them where there's a bit more interest of people more likely stumbling across so I could know who comes in. But here is where I felt a lot of the strange energies. I don't know how or what I feel, and maybe you'll start feeling them soon. But here it is. And you reach a point where there seems to be a cave-in. Just open tunnelway. Not even tunnelway. Literally as if this part was destroyed downwards. Caved in, quite literally. And it seems to be going quite deep. And you peer in, you cannot see anything in that darkness. And you do start feeling this sense of quiet within you. And Bushra would say, I don't know how far down this goes. I did bring some rope, but now looking around, I don't really know what would be the best thing to tie it to. There are some rungs.
Structurally speaking, as an engineer, what would I say that would be the best thing to tie it?
While this is happening, I is checking with ChatGPT. What should you do?
ChatGPT, unfortunately, doesn't seem to connect as there's no cellular network here. You are cut off from the work.
You have an engineer with you, don't worry about it.
I'm an engineer.
So you would see that there, structurally, there is some sort of a metal rod column situation. And then there's some rungs and ladders. There's a couple of things. So whatever you would decide would be the most strong to hold on to, then the rope won't be, the issue won't be about the rope letting loose.
Yeah, then I feel like if there's around the hole any column that's like a structural column, that's already kind of broken, compromised in a way that the building is not going to break because this column is compromised.
No.
Then what she would do is she would go up to the column and she would start smashing at it a bit to expose the metal rods in there because all these columns are supported.
Yes.
Anyway, she would break that, like she would like break around it just to make enough of the rope to go in and be able to loop and be tied around that metal rod.
You add that and you tie it tightly. No roll needed, as this is kind of a very simple test.
Yeah.
Fastening a rope doesn't really require you to roll. And once you are satisfied with how secure it is, and it's not too far enough to detract much from the length of that hole. And Bushra says, well, who would do the honors of going first?
I'll do that.
And for, I guess, fairness' sake, I'll go second.
Oh, you can go next. What? You want to go next?
Can I go first and you can just make sure the rope doesn't loosen?
You want me to just stay up there?
No, just until I go down.
Why would I let you go down alone?
I'll leave afterwards.
This is suspicious.
No. Would you want to go down first? And can I say, I forgot to mention this. I want to have, the focus thing on throughout this entire time. The heightened senses.
Sure.
Yeah, and I want to have a sense of the beast active.
Okay. So, heightened senses, it is free.
Is it?
Uh,
It's unresolved to roll.
you have a dice pool.
Yeah.
And it just means that you will be able to add your aspects to any perception roll you make. Basically, as if you are staying aware and active.
Yeah.
Um,
Do I roll?
yes.
Okay. I got 3 success.
No,
Oh, 4 success.
Yeah.
4 successes.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
successes.
With one of them being
Red.
red.
Yeah.
Okay. That wouldn't be considered. The red won't overtake it. You're fine. Just keep in mind that it can last until deactivated. However, if you reach a situation where it will be difficult to keep it maintained, you might need to spend willpower. Just as an FYI, I will ask you if this situation comes up.
Sure, I will say it. That probably doesn't include smell because I'm wearing the mask.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you're not able to use sense of smell, but more of hearing and sight.
Yes.
And you are using sense the beast.
It will
So
help
it's-
me sense any mortal, vampire, supernaturals, just general hostility. Like my senses are sharp. The cost is free.
Yes. So you do only need to roll. I'm going to say roll, and then tell me how much you rolled, so that if it becomes pertinent, I can say if you're able to sense anything.
Okay, it's resolve plus animalism.
Correct.
Where was animal?
Animalism is the power ability above sense the beast. You have 3.
Oh, okay. So
That's very excellent.
yeah. That's 4 successes.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
And no critical and
24.
okay.
Oh, no, over there. Yeah.
Are you dyslexic? I'm a dyslexic.
I'm also dyslexic.
I don't think so. That's
I'm just stupid.
Yeah, that's 4 successes.
4 successes. Noted. Okay. Back to the scene in which Wazen would like to go down first.
Yeah, wait.
No, I asked her.
Yes.
Why are you
She
going
said
to-
we would like to go down. She'd like to go
Why
down.
aren't you? If it might be dangerous, I think it's best to let someone that's capable of, punching.
No,
you.
I agree with you, but I feel at this point I'm disposable.
No. If this is
You
your
don't
thought.
throw this talk in this household.
Mm.
You need to practice self-love.
No, listen. You might be feeling like shit for reasons that are acceptable. We don't feel towards you whatever you think we should. Okay, we got your back.
Don't let your negativity bring everyone down.
You're not-
Stay
No,
I'm trying to be
self-attached.
practical and logical about it.
There's nothing practical and logical about us
So,
dragging back
because-
your corpse.
You could just leave it.
No.
Anyway,
Anyways, I'm going first.
you'll go in front of me then, so you don't run off and kill yourself.
Okay. Please stop her from killing herself. I'm trusting that. Don't say it like.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
You can use your
Maybe
power
she listens.
to like speak sense into her. Please do.
I can go last if it will make everyone more comfortable.
No, you go second.
No,
It's
you can.
fine.
You can be.
Okay.
Mimi, Boo Boo, Wawa. No, wait. Me, wait, you and then me.
Okay.
Nothing
Okay.
changed from there, George.
No.
Change.
Okay. So, Mayada,
Mm.
you climb down the rope, and as you go down, it is eerily quiet.
Mm.
There's not the sound of anything rushing, of any kind of liquid or water. And the smell that is normally accustomed to be within the sewage starts to dissipate. Apologies. I thought my phone was silent. I would like to note that that was your mother.
My mom. It's fine.
Okay.
Do you have to report?
Huh? No. There's 2 mics. We're good. I think that recording was lost, but I have the second mic.
Okay.
Okay. So, resuming the scene.
Yes.
The smells that would normally be associated within the sewage are gone. And the quiet just increases the feeling of dread that you are feeling. As if you are entering a tight space. But you're not. You know that the dimensions of this caved-in hole, it's quite large, but it feels claustrophobic in an emotional way. It is very, very dark, and with Sense the Beast, it doesn't give you the ability to see better in darkness.
It gives me the.
You can, but you're not going down yet.
Oh, sure, that's one.
You would reach the end, and your feet still dangle. There seems to be some bit of a gap between where the rope ends to where any flooring of any kind would begin. But given that you cannot see, you don't know how deep and how far away.
I can tell the others, I can continue the drop alone just to see if it's a lot or not. You've seen me use Weight of the Feather. So I can activate that and float down, like gently. That'd be fine. And if it's not a big drop, then I'll just float down and then catch you one by one. If y'all are okay with that. I don't see anyone. Like, if
Do you need light?
I mean, I don't have any on me.
She opens. I can open the light on my phone.
Sure, but I mean,
Sure, she does that. Does that help in any way?
The light comes, but it's just enough to see the hole from the top. You've been climbing down for a good solid few minutes, and you are physically strong. This is not taxing to you. So it took a bit of a minute, and so you cannot see the ground. You can just see how far up they are.
no, but when she opens her phone and flashes it down, does
Yeah.
it show the ground yet?
No.
No?
But you know where the light is not hitting long enough, and you can see where it starts to fade out. It doesn't fully, you can only see the top more. Before you couldn't see them.
Okay. I'd tell Aya if you can drop me this phone while it's still with the
This
lights
is an
on.
iPhone 17.
So that when I reach down,
I have an idea.
I can point it up just so that you guys know where to jump.
Mimi, you have a phone.
I don't know how to open the flashlight.
Okay, hold on.
You
I have an
scroll from
idea,
up.
guys. How about we each hold, we turn on the flashlight and we hold the phone in our mouth while we like down.
There's no rope.
There's no rope.
Ew.
No, so the rope is still there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the rope finished.
No.
The rope finished for you, and your legs are still up high.
E.
And you don't know how much further the drop is from where the rope ends to the floor. But the rope is still solid hanging.
No, Guzzy, there's no more rope for me to go down on.
No, there's no more.
There's no more rope.
You're gonna drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
fall
well,
down.
Bastion, you can see us. So we're gonna hold the flashlight.
You need to see me when you jump. I don't need to see you.
Nini, just open your phone, scroll from up. There's a flash
Her
button.
hands are on the rope.
She's strong enough. She can hold it with one hand.
I can, but like,
Can she roll to see if she can figure out how to use her flashlight?
I'll leave it up to you if you want.
I'd like to roll though.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
That, especially in this tense moment,
Yes.
please roll intelligence and technology. You have one dice.
Strong.
Your dice pool is
one
one.
red one. Watch your break the phone.
Somebody give me your phone. That's a fail.
It's a regular fan.
I can't figure this shit out. You know what? I'm just gonna drop. And good luck.
Mimi, don't know.
Okay. Please roll a.
I'm activating my.
Oh yeah, you're activating.
So do you want me to roll with some survival? It is free.
You're not using it to avoid a trigger. So you would roll wits and survival when you are trying to time it at a point to avoid something.
So if I'm just
You are
floating
prepared.
down
Yeah.
gently.
So this is something that you have time to prepare. So no roll is required.
Okay.
So you would activate it, and you won't need to roll to see how you land, as this would help avoid any kind of issue with falling down. You do notice that the drop could be painful to, let's say, your average mortal might break ankles. This would be devastating to them. Your kindred friend, it will depend. This could result in bodily harm, but not necessarily break bones, but possibly. So it is a bit of a drop.
Okay. And let's pause.
Oh. Let's see.
Just because like there's gonna be jumping and catching and like I feel like
And I couldn't keep track because the problem is I didn't close the internet. Your mom called on a WhatsApp call.
so VTM 408. Okay.
English.
Okay.
Can I message Joseph?
So you reach the end of the rope
Mm-hmm.
and you let go with your ability of light as a feather. And you do drop down a considerable amount that would gravely injure a human.
Yeah.
Your kindred friends will not be gravely injured, but there is potential room for injury.
Yeah. I will like the moment I'm down there, I would deactivate weight of the feather.
Yeah.
I think I would want to activate my prowess. Just let me know if this counts because I want to be even stronger to catch them. And it says vampires with potence gain far greater strength from their blood than those who lack it.
Okay. When activated,
yeah.
you're able to add potence.
So if this is to unarmed damage, my feet to catching, then I don't see
as
it.
well as to feats of strength.
Okay. So this would help, huh?
It would. And it would last for one scene. You will need a rouse check.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want anyone to get hurt. We don't know still what we're going to be up against. So
Okay.
Rouse, okay. Potence, what do I roll?
You would roll a regular dice.
Just one?
One. Yes, because you're rousing your blood.
Oh, okay. Sure. Fuck.
So you reach to the bottom.
I was just saying, I'm not getting hungry.
And your sense and desire to protect those that you feel are within your charge, that you feel responsible for. You call onto your blood to strengthen your body, to enable you to catch them. And as you do, the beast within you, it stirs and wakens, similar to how you are when you first wake up. Similar to how it is whenever you call on your blood at all. It's never silent.
And she hasn't eaten in a while.
Yes.
She hasn't eaten in a while.
You've been very lucky in the past few days where your hunger didn't grow. But now it is time. And the voice within you just says, well, I hope we encounter things. Things to feed on, things to shred, things to sink our teeth in our closet.
So tempting. But like, shake it off.
So now that I'm down, I'm like, okay, it's not too far off. Still room for injury. I'll be here to catch you. Please drop one by one and inform me when you're gonna drop, like count it down. Starting with you, Boo Boo.
So,
and my senses are still active, sense of the beast.
yes, and these powers are able to stack. And each of them can last passively. It is only now with prowess that it'll last for the duration of this scene. And Bushra comes down. It takes her a little bit longer than you. It's she's not exactly whatever she is. It is not based on pure physical strength. And it takes her a good 5 minutes more than it took you.
Okay.
But she does, before she lets go, she's like, okay, I'm going to let go now.
I am ready.
Okay. And because you are there, ready to grab anyone, especially with activating prowess.
And sense of the beast.
And with sense of the beast, where you can feel your kindred allies come down.
Yeah.
I will say that no one will require a roll to come down, safeguarding them from any harm. And Bushra's let down. And then the same thing with each one of you. Each of you feel that sense of quiet despair grow as the literal quietness reaches a point of painful silence where if you had a heartbeat, you would have heard it. And although you cannot tell, that stench is gone. And all of you now, one by one, are there within whatever pit this is. The earth here is different. It is not paved stone. It is not concrete with metal rods and others. This is now raw earth. You've gone down enough to go below what you understand to be the need for any sewage digging. You've gone further down than what any plan needs for many of the buildings you've worked on. You don't know what this is equivalent in floors, but this is well below deep in the earth. And within this cave-in, which was almost perfectly circular at first, it begins to be more organic now, as the room shape you're in is irregular, and there seems to be a winding pathway going further inwards, downwards. What do you do?
Question. Do I see any sort of rat or like animal crawling down there?
Do I hear any?
Painful silence.
Okay.
And you do have your senses honed in and activated. It is very eerie.
No wildlife. Wow.
So I look at Bushra.
Yeah. Or Boo Boo.
All right, Boo. What now?
Guess we keep going.
This is her first time here, right? She's with us.
She's been honest about that.
So, ISIs, and maybe this is not a good idea, but she sets her phone on the port.
Okay.
And then,
With the flashlight?
no, without the flashlight. Is it pitch black?
It's pitch black.
Up with the flashlight.
Okay. So it'll be as if you were just having the flashlight open, but you're actually recording.
I would give her my phone, but can you just turn this off for me?
Is that an iPhone going?
It's definitely not a
No, we had agreed that it was a very, whatever, I think we said it was a BlackBerry.
It was a
Yes,
BlackBerry.
yes. I need to search if Blackberries had.
I think they did.
But maybe not as bright as iPhone.
Hey, maybe not all technology can be for
Why didn't we get a flashlight? Why did
I told you guys you could prepare.
Why did I get a hazmat suit and a gas mask?
She said swords. We don't know we're jumping in a hole.
To be fair, she didn't either. She didn't bring a flashlight either.
I think
I can see in the dark, right?
I can.
She can.
Let's
Yeah,
see if
it's really
it's
the more of us that can
No,
see
I'm
this,
just
I think.
checking.
Yes.
She can see.
I think it just makes the screen really white.
It's better than nothing. And give her like
Yeah, sure. She sets it up for you.
it makes sense why I couldn't do it good.
I mean, maybe it is a bad idea that we're setting lights in a place where we shouldn't be noticed. Then.
I mean, we
Sure.
also want to see in front of us.
Yeah.
Whatever's going to notice us here, I don't think the light's an issue.
Fine. And Aya's not exactly leading. I think she'd be wanting to walk with Mayada.
Yeah. I'm
So
just trying.
she has
to
the
actively-
better senses out of everyone there, but she doesn't want to lead.
Yeah, no, Mayada's trying to actively lead just because if there's anything hostile, she'd rather be in front.
So I think the two of them are kind of leading.
Okay, next to me. All right. So you continue further. You continue further, and you walk in this silence where you try to keep focus on any change in sound, in direction, anything. Nothing. Nothing. You continue on in this situation, walking at a pace that is comfortable to you. Maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower. The only thing you see is at one point, you feel a crunch beneath your feet. And you check it out with the light. And you see that it seems to be some kind of a pottery.
Can I see what kind?
You can. You inspect the pottery and it feels aged and old. And it's not a whole piece of pottery, but a shard of it.
I am looking around to see if there's anything else that I should be paying attention to in this room.
You continue on this strange winding hallway that...
Oh wait, can I take a shard and put it in one of my pockets?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You continue on. You don't encounter a second one for another 20 minutes or so, but you do. feels like it should be part of it's a large piece, indicating that it should be a large decorative vase, but it's only one small part of it, about the size of your fist. This time you see it before anyone steps on it. There is markings on it. There is some kind of decoration to it, and maybe it once had color, maybe it never was colored. You cannot tell.
I am curious, and since Aya is a person that always liked the arts, she will collect all the shards that she can see and drop them in some sort of cloth to put it in one of her bags.
Okay.
So whenever there's any more, she'd like to keep an eye out
Yes.
and collect it. Let me know if you need me to roll for that.
No, this is fairly simple enough, and there's not much else in this hallway that would distract from you. If anything, finding something just feels like an aha moment.
So she's collecting them.
Yeah. And then you continue for what must be another 30 minutes. At this point, keeping track of time is quite difficult. The only way you know the time is by the recording. You keep continuing, and then each of you wake up.
Huh?
Aya. You awaken in your home bedroom in Riyadh.
Home bedroom.
Home bedroom in Riyadh. And it is morning. And the windows are open.
I look at myself in the mirror, like the closest mirror.
Your haircut is the same haircut from so long ago, from the last time you were in this bedroom. Of course, you look the same. The only thing that's changed was your hair and whatever other cosmetics you did.
I pinch herself, just realize that this is a dream or a reality.
The pinch feels normal. And as you are trying to collect your bearings, you hear the familiar voice of your mom. Aya, yalla, Asha.
سهرانين تهم بعدين الناس.
Yes.
No, هذا سهرانين تهم بعدين الناس.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll make the abs mistake. Aya, yalla, Asha. قص الفطور. Anyhow, yalla.
She looks for her phone.
You look for your phone, and it's never far from you,
Yeah.
even before. And you find the same phone model that you had at the time. iPhone 6? You.
And nothing recorded, nothing is there, nothing nada.
No, the last pictures is with you, with your friends from college, meeting up.
I goes up to her balcony because the sun hurts her.
No.
She is in deep shock.
The sun is warm and
Mhm.
welcoming. It's hot, it's humid. The weather is terrible.
Oh, it sounds humid still.
Yeah, it's Riyadh. My bad. It's hot
dry.
and dry.
Yeah.
It's hot and dry.
Sorry, just say that from there.
Yes, it's dusty. But it doesn't hurt. And even though it feels like the sun should not be this hot this early in the morning, it's very hot, but it does not burn.
I tears up, goes back into her room. Is this really happening? Is this really a way for her to go back? Logically, she knows that she can't turn back time like that. But emotionally, she's finally home. She goes downstairs to see her mother.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that would make her? She's looking for something to tell her that this is fake before she sees her family, before it's going to be too painful.
No. There is everything that is familiar within your home, within your family home, where the same pictures that put up, but when your parents argued over which family pictures to choose, and your dad chose one picture and your mom chose another, and then each of them keeps changing them. Right now, your dad's winning. You head down towards the stairs, passing all of those pictures that they've put. And then you find the same furniture that your mom always loves. Your mom always loved blending contemporary and Islamic elements in a very fashionable taste together. You see the artifacts that your dad has collected that he deemed as appropriate for decoration and not too precious not to keep out of the house. And you also see your brother, much younger, coming in from outside, just still arguing that he's tired and he wants to sleep, but he wants to play football and he doesn't know what to do. And he's somehow already covered in mud.
And her mom's there?
Yeah, she's there preparing the food. I mean, she didn't cook them herself, but she did help prepare it and make sure it's all properly set up. ايوه بالضبط جربتها متأكدة إن كل شيء مضبوط. And then set it up where there is given that you are back from a wedding, as I'm going with that, it is a mix of whatever leftovers are from yesterday, as well as eggs and pancakes to associate what anyone wants to have in that time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your mom's pancake recipe.
Aya hugs her mom and starts crying.
ايش فيك؟ ايش صار؟
ما في شيء، ما فيني شيء.
يعني كلنا فينا النوم، ايش دعوة؟
Look at me, كنت تعبانة ماما. What's that?
She just hugs you and leans in. يا ربي يوم كنتوا صغار كنتوا كذا كل يوم.
And she just hugs in, crying. And she hasn't felt this for a very, very long time.
Listen, you wake up in your apartment. Must be a few years before you were embraced. Before, in your regular human life, your structured yet comfortable home apartment, with everything that brings you comfort, from all the coffee mugs that you have collected to your favored coffee machine. And just as you are trying to get your bearings, there is a ring in the doorbell.
Okay. Realizing that I'm in my old apartment and it looks exactly the way I left it, she's extremely confused. But the sound of the doorbell kind of like shakes her up a little bit, so she kind of wobbles to the door because she's like not understanding what's going on. She opens the door and she finds a package.
Yes. Package that you are used to receiving. Package that is familiar to you. With this nice branded, vibrant colors of a local coffee shop that makes the best coffee beans that are your favorite. With a note from a friend. A name you haven't seen in years, in a lifetime, a human lifetime that's been passed. And the note is from Body. And it says, "Good morning. Here's your favorite coffee. I put an order for me and an order for you." This friend and what transpired with him somehow led you down a rabbit hole of looking into the occult not long after his death. And not long after getting into that occult rabbit hole, where you find yourself embraced by the Tremere. And everything changed. But now, you have fresh coffee beans in your hand, in your old apartment, in your home.
Wasn't just her first instinct is to just pull the package inside, close the door. She stares at it for a few seconds. She plops down on the ground. She grabs it. She's staring at the name in disbelief.
And you stare at the name in disbelief, and the window curtains are open, and the light is coming from the window, illuminating the apartment, as you don't really keep a lot of the lights on. And this illuminating part is on you.
Wazan realizes that there's sunlight and it's hitting her skin and she's fine. She starts to smack her face like convulsively.
You smack your cheeks, and all you feel are your cheeks getting smacked.
She thinks this could be some type of hypnosis because this is impossible. This is impossible. This isn't real. But then she thinks of calling her sister, and she looks all over the place for her phone. She finds it on a coffee table somewhere. She runs to it, grabs it, flops on the couch, staring at the package. She dials her sister's phone.
You find your phone, a much older model than anything you are used to in today's modern times. A lot less functionality than what you are used to, but you're quickly sure enough to find your sister.
Muscle memory.
Yes, and you call her. It doesn't take more than a few normal rings for her to answer. Hello, صباح الخير.
صباح النور. Hi, كيفك?
الحمد لله، انت كيفك؟
I'm good. I'm good. شو قاعد تسوي؟
والله قاعد أفطر. انت شو تسوي؟
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Everything is fine?
Yeah. Are you okay?
What's the date today?
And she would share a date that you'd expect. You were embraced, I think, in the 80s or 90s? 90s.
Yeah,
Yes, you were embraced in the 90s because you still had on the height of growth within cybersecurity and things like that. So you were embraced in the 90s, late 90s. And she would mention, let's say it is August 8th, somewhere within the 90s.
اوكي طيب شكرا. بس انتي كل شيء معك تمام صح؟
ايه تمام. انت كيفك؟ ليش قاعد تسألين عن
بس
تاريخ اليوم؟ ايش صاير؟
ما نمت زين بس متلخبطة، ما أعرف وين ربي حطني فيه، فقلت كذا بس استخدمك معي كالندر شوي.
غريبة، يعني انت عندك ديجيتال كالندر وهالحركات قاعد تكلميني؟
تعجزت أقوم، معلش جواك كان جنبي.
Okay, I am worried.
لا بس I just need to sleep.
Okay, طب ارجعي نامي، ما وراك شيء.
صح.
بتصل فيكي بعدين. اوكي، شيك عليك.
طيب اوكي.
Yeah. مع السلامة. Go to sleep. مع السلامة.
Okay. مع السلامة.
And she hangs up just a couple minutes after, always checking in case you needed anything to say last minute, and then she. And Mayada.
Yeah, I just look at them. They're like, why are these two sleeping on the bed?
You wake up. You wake up in your own bedroom with your parents. Also, I think we had placed, yes, within the early 70s to late 60s. Yeah, early 70s. Around the exact time of Dubai's boom within the architecture and other things. And you were living in Dubai with your parents. And at this point in time, your parents are aging, talking about their retirement plans, talking about where to live. But when you wake up and you get your bearings to just see your room, which has all of your usual comforts from your human life and has your architecture drawing desk.
I have the desk exact. That's what I imagined.
Yes. And it has a couple of things from when you were a kid that your mom keeps putting out no matter how often you would put away. You're well in your 30s at this point, but your parents never quite believe that you are an adult, even if at this point you are a distinguished architect among the few female engineers leading projects. And you hear your parents both scream in unison, آخر مرة ناديك على الفطور، يلا بنخلص الأكل عليك.
She wakes up, seeing all of this, hearing that, and she looks at herself in the mirror and is like, what? And she sees the sun is out, it's on her, and it's like, okay.
Windows open.
This is a dream. It's definitely a dream. And she's looking around. It's like, trying to hit herself, like, okay, I'm not waking up. Great. this is sure. Let's explore this. And she goes down. She's like, yay! And she goes down. She sees like this big fatur, like tray, like this big metal tray that has all the different cheese and lebna spreads and zaytun and zatar and zayt zaytun and there's doos and like this everything. And it's like she can smell everything. I was like, wow, this is a bit too detailed. And like she goes down, she sees her parents that they've passed away like a while back, and she hasn't seen them in a while. So this is a dream. This is a dream. She sits in between them, like, well, literally saying out loud, this is a dream. This is a dream. Mama, I missed you. And she hugs her mom. And she,
I miss you too. يلا هات الخبز.
And she hugs her dad. Sorry, Mama, Baba. Baba, she hugs her dad. And she hugs her mom. And like, but like, she's still like, okay. So, and like, she's just looking around. Like, she's trying to see, like, she is like, I need to, whatever this is, I need to get out of it. I don't know what's happening to the others. This is 100% a dream. She's like enjoying whatever the hell this is, but like she's also aware of like, I don't know what's happening. I'm staying away of my surroundings. I'm just gonna take a minute here and then I'm gonna need to figure something out about.
As you look around trying to figure it out, your dad, as he's breaking apart some bread and he's going to dip it with his favorite cheeses, turn to you. ها بابا يلا متى ناوي تتزوجي؟
Who comes to the nightmare? I'm not a dream, this is the nightmare. I was like, he takes a bite.
And your mom says, الفطور هذه سواليفك لا.
And like she takes
متى ما بدها تتزوج؟
She takes a bite of the food. Does she taste food?
Yes.
She starts like taking a bite of everything. She was like, this is a dream. I need to stay focused to wait a minute. She starts shoving her face with food. But then like she's also like, what the fuck is going on? And like she just sits back and she's just thinking of what is she gonna do next? Like clearly I remember everything. This couldn't have been a long ass dream. And she's just thinking of, okay, now what?
And I think this is a good point
No, it's not.
to end our session.
No. What is going on?
We've had a pretty long session.
The Masquerade. It was all a dream. Masquerade.
Lost.
Yes, sorry, that's the end. Everything was a dream. There was never any vampires. That's it. That's our episode. Sorry, this is where we're stopping.
Obviously, that's not the end.
No, that would be a terrible end. That would be a terrible.
That sounds horrible.
That would be a terrible and lazy ending. I promise that's not what they're doing here. No. Thank you so much for this wonderfully great session. We've gone over quite a lot of touch points for each of your characters. And now you don't know where you are. And thank you for bearing with us with all of our technical difficulties.
So much technical difficulties.
Thank you.
Yes.
We've had a challenging stream from life to technology fighting us. However, thank you so much. And with that, let us introduce our wonderful cast.
It's been a while. How do you understand yourself anymore?
Did I use my real name?
I don't remember.
I remember what we did.
I remember what I used to say.
Yeah, I think you did, but obviously we didn't use last
We didn't do socials. I think we're just like...
No socials.
I had to do that.
Socials?
It was socials were only added later if you wanted
If
to.
you want to.
Yeah, we're only adding socials if players want to have their social check.
I'll play.
Oh, you don't get to introduce yourself first?
You first. I said cast, but didn't mean.
We're the cast?
Yes, it's the cast.
Wow.
See, we're very professional, as I have said multiple times.
Hi, I'm Anna Dania. I'm the brains of this group, which Dani is selling a lot. This is
coming out.
I'm not just Aya.
Yeah, this is Danya.
At this point, where does Aya end and where does
At
Danya
this point,
begin?
I'm very sleepy if it's the same person. I'm Danya. I had fun. I forgot what I say here. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it.
I am Sarah. I use technology. Unlike Maya, just to make it clear, I'm the one setting everything up.
Yeah, she's...
It is failing miserably.
But not her fault.
It's not my fault. Like, I promise, I can. Technology. I'm actually more on the Gen Z side, so yeah.
Okay, boomer.
But yeah, games are fun.
She says with a
fun.
look of trauma in her eyes.
Yeah.
And Wazin?
Hi, I'm Yara, and I'm not as panicky as Wazin. And it's my first time doing any of this. I don't know anything about Vampire the Masquerade. I don't know anything about tabletop games except for our amazing storyteller. She shares me, and honestly, without your guidance, I'd be lost.
Thank you. We all have very varying levels of experiences where I've been jamming for years, but I am new to Vampire the Masquerade. So I hope you're enjoying this journey with us and this new exploration of telling stories through a completely unique system. And my wonderful players, some I've played with before, some it is their very first game.
I wonder who.
I wonder who as well. Maybe it's Maimuna.
Maybe it's Maimuna. And I am Sophia, and I have been your storyteller, and I'm very excited to continue telling stories with you, especially stories using tabletop roleplay games to share insights into culture, history, and mythology of the Middle East. Thank you for tuning in.